Hey, what's up, dudes? What's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here. Hey, do you want a video for your brand or business? Hey, hit me up on Cameo. Link down below in the description or in the chat. You guys, right on, guys. Hey, this is Talking Guitars. This is where we talk, guitars, obviously.
You have that.
Yeah, so let's talk some guitars and stuff. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Is this Johnny Beane?
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question, John?
There's a reason I played that clip, and we'll get into it. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
You guys know we all love that clip. That's Andy Summers from The Police. There's a reason I played that, and we'll get into that in a few minutes. But hey, if this is your first time here, you guys, this is Johnny Beane TV. We talk guitars, we talk gear, all kinds of cool stuff. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. The next goal is 12,000 YouTube subscribers. We're less than 500 away. Thank you. Yeah, so subscribe to the channel. And yes.
Need to get Phil to give another shout out.
Huh?
Need to get Philip McKnight to give another shout out.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. I'll text him.
There you go. Send him the text and say, hey, we need more people.
You guys, let's say hello. Speaking of people, let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on Johnny Beane YouTube stations. Channel membership's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. And the top tier are the executive producers, and they are currently Sherman Callahan, Michael B. Live, CC, Nova 9, Michael Smith, Music Therapy, Laz. We had a great day yesterday, man. Arhabs, Warlag, Patty Dill, Fairfield Guitar Co. That's Lewis, Majestic PB and J Cat, Guitar Man 45, and Janice Lala the intern. Yeah, channel membership. It's a most excellent way to help support the channel and support these shows. But if you're not ready for channel membership, Super Chats is a way you can help support the channel and support these shows. And the top, what am I saying? And the hang on a second.
Apple juice.
Well, yeah, not really, but sort of. Okay. All right, these lights, you can magically change in real time while we are live. It's something called, this is called the Guitar Noir. This is where the guitars live. There's prizes in here. One of them's a future prize right there, which we'll talk about in a minute. You can help support the channel and support these shows with Super Chats. It's a very, very cool thing. And we're also live on Facebook.
You're live everywhere. Well, not live, but you are everywhere.
We are everywhere. The thing is, we're almost live everywhere. The plan, you know, there is a there is a plan to all this.
Are you from Salem?
I don't know. But there is a plan, for these shows, and it's we're about 8, almost 9 years ish into doing these shows, so it's been a while, and so there's stuff, a lot of cool stuff in the works that I'm not going to talk about yet, but yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we're live on Facebook, Johnny Beane Facebook page. You can help support the show over there with using Facebook stars. We're also live in the exclusively Van Halen group, 63,000 members. If you want to talk Van Halen on Facebook, that's one of the top places you want to be doing that. We're also live in the EVH Gear Fans Live group, Johnny Beane TV group. We're also live on Twitch, and this is a podcast on Spotify. And speaking of
That
podcasts,
you can watch.
well, yeah, I haven't uploaded any for a while.
Oh.
So, yeah, past maybe like month you can't watch, but maybe soon. But hey, this is a podcast on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, where you can watch us, which is pretty cool. We're everywhere, you guys. Look at that. We're on Amazon Influencers. We do a show. We do an Amazon show. Affiliate links below. If you want to get some Amazon gear, hey, click the links below. If you want gear from Sweetwater, affiliate links below. Click through down there. It's cool. Like to help the channel, help these shows. That's a way you can do that.
And it doesn't cost you anything extra if you use the links.
Nah.
That's a lot of people think, well, if I do that link, then I'm paying extra. It's not how it works.
No, that's true. Yeah, so there we go, you guys. What else? What else do we normally do here? I don't know. We did the show Tuesday. We did the Van Halen show exclusively Van Halen, and then I was out of town, right? Yesterday. No, I don't know. I don't
you were
know.
out of town. Yesterday.
No, I
you did
was. I'm thinking yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, so I wasn't. I wasn't out of town Wednesday. I was here Wednesday. I was on the Music Therapy Laz show Wednesday. Thursday, Laz and I went to San Francisco. That's why I played the clip with Andy Summers where he's like, "Do you live in San Francisco?" Technically, I don't live in San Francisco, but I live around San Francisco. I'm in Santa Cruz, California. And Ron, you are
in Shadyside, Ohio.
Shadyside, Ohio.
Where within 24 hours we had 71 degrees to 4 inches of snow.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio just does its own thing for winter now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I've never been to Ohio. I've never been there, not yet. Maybe one
There's
of these
some
days.
cool I mean, you can see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
There we go.
You can see the
There
Rock
you
and
go.
Roll Hall of Fame. You're not a football guy. You see the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also the Wright-Patt Air Force Base Museum.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's cool.
There's all kind of stuff in Ohio.
That's cool. Yeah, speaking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I did a show yesterday. I'm calling these exclusively Van Halen updates. Kind of look like that. Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before. Another Pro Shot Van Halen show was released to YouTube from the guy that directed basically the Jumbotron screens behind the band, during the shows. And this is like the third show, I think, that he's released. And apparently the show he released, it was a couple days ago. And again, I talked about it yesterday. It was the Tokyo Dome 2013, which Van Halen had released as a live album in 2015. And then they toured on top of the live album, 2015 tour, which was their last tour. So there is audio out there, pro audio of that show, and of course, because of these things, Hello? There's tons of audience videos out there. Tons, of that same show. I mean, a lot of the shows. Yeah. So now you got the pro video out there as well, which is very cool.
Can't beat that.
And I just want to thank you guys. A lot of you guys, you guys message me on Facebook. You message me on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, you just saw that card. I mean, I'm everywhere. I get messages all over the place about a lot of this stuff. People are always telling me this stuff. Hey, look at this, look at this, look at this, And I just want to thank you guys for thinking of me, when it comes to this stuff, because I love this. I don't just talk about this stuff. I truly love this stuff, and that's why I talk about it.
I love doing these shows. I mean, I really do. I really do. I like the people in the chat. Everybody's great. You're all the biggest stars. Sorry about my thumb. I tried to slice it off, apparently.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the slicers. And doing potatoes for my wife. Thought I'd help her. So I broke out. It's called a mandolin. So I broke out the mandolin, and I grabbed the first potato, and I started doing this. I'm like, hey, aren't there something on here to grab the whole these things? As soon as I said that, my finger went right across the knife blade.
Oh,
my thumb.
Gosh.
So this side of my thumb is growing back.
Oh, my gosh. Adam Roach. I don't know if you're watching me, man, but I just got your message. See, I get messages nonstop.
There you go.
About Van Halen, about all this stuff. He just told me something, Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we were talking about that in the green room before we started, and I was telling you, I have these guitar picks that you actually hold in your palm. You don't have to hold them like this. You can just hold it you can hold them like that.
Even when I had my stroke, will be 3 years ago this June, the tip of my thumb and the tip of my finger is still somewhat numb. So that is a constant problem I have. Even though most of the feeling came back, it's just like right there, I'll be playing and the pick just flies out because I don't know if I have it right. So if you could find those, I'll buy one off of you.
You don't have to buy one. I mean, I'll send you one. I have to find them. I got them at the NAMM show many, many, many years ago. I got like a set of them, and then the company sent me like 2 or 3 more sets. So I have several of them. I have a feeling they're in the Guitar Moire. I have a feeling they're in one of these drawers. So Janice, is Janice the intern?
Yes, she is.
Janice, if you're in the chat, send me an X, please, at Real Johnny Bean, reminding me about let's call them, just say guitar picks. Say the guitar picks, and I'll remember what you're talking about. They have a name. Oh, there you are. They do have a name. I can't recall what they are right now, but I'll find them, and then actually I'll get back in touch with the company. We'll have them on the show, like one of these Fridays, and we'll talk to them, because I remember at the time. Anyway, it was years ago. It was
if you get one to me, I can tell them about using it, how how it works.
We'll do that.
Oh, Blake, yes, I've been to Nashville, but not the Broadway scenes. No.
Nashville, huh? There we go.
Johnny's been to Nashville.
I was there a year ago. I loved it, man. We had a great time.
Well, it's been about probably 15 years for me since I've been there last.
There's some footage right there. Hello from Nashville, day 1. You can see me walking around, and then also there's, of course, the Gibson Garage in Nashville. Which, by the way, Al John Go, if you're here, man, he was in my chat yesterday. Al John, great to hear from you, man. Yeah, Nashville was great. I really want to go back, and because there was a lot of the places I hadn't seen.
Mm-hmm.
The music stuff, and I do know some people out there that live there that I didn't get a chance to see either. So I would like to do that as well. Let's see. Let's say hello, Sky Prop. What's up,
Sky.
man? B9. Sup?
Before.
Dakota, Van Halen 2020. Van Halen, were you there, man? I went over there. I didn't see you. I was over on Twitch earlier doing some GTA Yeah, we play video games. And Dakota was in my chat saying, hey, Pete Thorne is going to do a premiere in about 20 minutes or something. He's going to be showing off Ernie Ball Music Man guitar. So I went over there. I was in the chat over there. And it was a premiere. He was talking about the guitar. And so I've got mine, of course. And I'll talk about my guitar in a minute. But it was a cool video. Very cool. And I've met Pete. Met him. Technically, I met him once, although I've seen him a couple times. At the NAMM show. Adam, dude, I just got your message, man. I'll write you back when I'm done with the show. Right on, dude. Thank you so much, man. Adam, round of applause for Adam Roach. Ow, your thumb, look out.
Yeah, well, I didn't hit
You're
it.
like, ow!
I had it out.
You're like this.
Yeah. It was fun trying to put the belt on the car with that.
Your car wears a belt? Wait, your car wears pants?
Yes. Plaid pants that are like a leisure suit. So.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy, dude. Yes. Adam, thank you so much, man. Thank you. We got Janice the intern.
The best.
I'm not sure. Oh, that's safe distance. Keep a safe distance from. That's when they had what I call cold vid. YouTube added a bunch of new emojis during that time, during the pandemic, and so that's like a Actually, if you and I are standing here, I'd have to be like way over here.
6 feet apart. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's funny because I'm not going to get started on that, but if you look at all the hazardous masks, like if you're a firefighter or painting a car or painting a guitar, yet the worst virus in history. The worst virus in history. You can just wear a paper mask and you're okay. Come on.
I mean, I liked it because I could walk around wearing one of those, like those and shades. Yeah. And look like a total, like I could walk into banks like that. It was no big deal. These days, I don't know if you could do that anymore. But there was a time where you could, and I thought it was hilarious how I could walk into certain places and be all covered up and like nobody thought anything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was great. Plus, yes.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I had severe anxiety for a lot of years. A lot of people, you guys don't know this. And now, thanks to doing these shows, obviously I don't have it anymore. I mean, I have a great time. But for years and years and years, I had a hard time going out into public. And let me just say, if I, let's say 25 years ago, if I could have worn like one of those masks, it would have helped. Just as far as being out and about and around people. And it has nothing to do with germs.
Yeah.
Or anything. Right, Chris King? What's up, dude? Oh, my gosh. All right. Guitar Center? See, I get messages all the time from everybody, man.
They hiring you?
I just got a message from Guitar Center.
Are they going to hire you?
I don't know. That'd be nice.
Although
I don't know, man. Those employees seem kind of depressed.
I got advice. If you buy a house, you're paying for it for 30 years. Okay. But if you rob a bank and then pay for the house off, you only got to do 10 years.
Oh my gosh. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true, but I'm not saying anybody to do it. You're just
Yeah, you guys don't rob any banks, please.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it. Let me see.
How I turned $1 million in real estate into $25 in cash. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Dakota says, my drummer and my band, Atypical? Is that your band? Works
Atypical.
At your local GC. Atypical. Very cool, man. Cool. You guys, let's do this. Okay. You guys know, well, what? Okay, that clip that I played at the top of the show, that's the one. That's really the beginning of where these shows started, going back 10 years. Andy Summers was a guest on a show called Huffington Post Live because he had a film coming out about the police that he had made. This was it the film company or I think it was either the film company or the Huffington Post people contacted me saying, "Hey, do you want to jump onto the show and talk to Andy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So what happens, and I'll play this again for anybody that's just tuning in. What happens is it's my turn to ask my question, and Andy sees me, and right away he's like shocked that I'm there because he knows me from years and years and years of hanging out, basically. You know, I'd go to his shows. We would talk after his show, you know, for a lot of years. This goes back 25 years or something. So anyway, let me play this clip for you, and then there's a reason why I'm playing this clip. Here it is.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question, John?
I still can't believe you sound like a little kid on that.
Oh, I was. That was like 10 years ago. Yeah. The truth is, okay, this is why my voice sounds different on there, because that was, okay, you guys saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had my microphone set up. I'm actually wearing makeup in that clip. That was like the first time I was really on camera. It was like a professional thing. I mean, that wasn't just some stupid YouTube show. That was like an internet show. There's probably millions of people that saw that.
Cool.
The reason why I sound different in that is because I've been talking. Well, I mean, yeah, I talk every day. Most of us probably do. I've been doing these shows almost every day since then. That's 10 years. So when there's a lot of talking, your voice changes. My voice has changed,
Calluses.
developed into the way it sounds now.
Yeah.
See?
You develop calluses on the vocal cords.
So like, you know, when you listen to a cassette of yourself, you know, as a kid or what, I mean, your voice does change. I mean, I don't know. Is your voice supposed to change, you know, when you hit 29?
Mine's the same as it always was.
That's why my voice has changed, and I feel it. I can tell. It's when I talk now, especially when I do this stuff. When I'm just out and about and talking or whatever, I probably do talk a little differently, maybe or maybe not. I don't know. But when I'm on the mic, when I got the headphones on, it's a totally different thing. Plus, it's a performance. You know, it's
True. And smoking didn't help either.
uh
You end up with that smoker's voice.
wow.
I can't
Maybe.
believe they got Sharon Osbourne to record that.
I don't know how they did that, but smoker's voice. No, I quit smoking a lot of years ago. I didn't smoke then either. I haven't smoked since 2011, I think, something like that. And then I had quit for 8 years before that, and then 5 years before that, and whatever. But anyway, that's why my voice sounds the way it sounds now and different then, because I do these shows all the time. So anyway, so the reason I played that clip is because Andy says, "Hey, you're still living in San Francisco, right?" That's kind of been you guys all like that, and it's funny. Yesterday, our good friend, very good friend, Music Therapy Laz and we went into San Francisco because I had a meeting at X, okay, or Twitter, I guess. So we drove into the city. Went over there, you know, I had my meeting, and then we left, and then we went to a guitar store called Real Guitars, which I had never been to. Apparently, it's been there for years and years and years and years and years. That was my first time there. Laz had been there a couple times. He knows the owner. So we walk in there. Laz got us right in.
Sure he does.
It was great. It was great, you know. No, he knows him. He'd met him a couple times. So, very cool store. Very cool stuff. And anyway, so I'm going to play you guys a clip. I had filmed about 30 minutes total yesterday. And I whatever, usually you say mixed it down. I made a video 30 minutes long.
There you go, Blake.
I'm not going to show it on here because I thought, most of this, you guys don't need to see at least tonight. I'm thinking for channel members, I'll give you guys the full 30-minute video. So that'll be that'll be pretty cool.
That'd be neat to watch.
Yeah, especially if you've never been out here, you've never been to San Francisco and the sights of the bridges and the water and the skyline, all that stuff. So I condensed it from 30 minutes to 5 minutes. And most of the 5 minutes I'm going to talk over. And my voice will get deeper and deeper and deeper because I'll be talking more. Okay. That'll be me in like 20 years of doing these shows. Hey, this is Johnny Beane. I am now 40 years old. And we're going to talk guitars, of course.
I'll be 59 at the end of this month. And you can beat this.
You'll be Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, no, I won't. I can't.
I feel sad that Anthony Daniels is selling off all this stuff, man. I don't know if you even knew about that.
Yeah, you said something about that before.
They're auctioning off the mask he wore in Return of the Jedi. They're auctioning off the backs of the chairs where it says, Anthony Daniels. I mean, I feel like I don't know.
You should buy something.
Oh man, those things will go for millions. Literally. A C-3PO mask from Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
That's going to go for $1 million at least.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man. I mean, screen used?
Yeah.
I mean, incredible. Okay. So, we'll play the footage here from San Francisco. It's very cool. And there's Ron showing off his guitars.
Well, Blake and Old School's asking questions.
Okay, let's see. What are their questions? Thumbs up. Love them both, Ron.
So if you look up there, Blake and Old School, you'll see a Sandoval polka dot rose. Next to it, which you can't tell, is the ESP Tiger George Lynch. And you can see right there is a J Frog, one of these, a real one of these.
Yeah. Yeah, those are cool.
That one I'll grab. The Sandoval I don't touch because of what it costs.
There, we'll do that. Wait till he gets back. The Sandoval. I just saw him at the NAMM show. I should have. Okay, there it is.
And you can
There you go. Look at that,
not
man.
Painted. You can actually put your finger in the body, in the eye, in the headstock, or in the top horn bone, down in here, and go in this end. A lot of people look at it and they think it's just 3D painted, but it's not. It's an actual J-Frog ESP with a Tremorly. Tremorly's great. With the Tremorly on there, I can unlock it and tune down to D, and the other strings stay perfect in touch. So,
Nice.
yeah, Tremorlys are cool. That's centered right here. Big block. I did for those before you ask, I did change out to a white Invader, took the Screaming Demon out, but I do have the Screaming Demon that came with it. But I like the Invader. I like the white look instead of the black. So
You
anyhow,
should put a
you
pink pickup in there.
No. Bad enough I got to paint a pink guitar.
Would you play a pink one of those? That guitar?
No.
Do they make them in other colors? I'm assuming they do.
Well, George
assuming-
has the original 3. Well, the very first one of these that J Frog did, it wasn't completely hand carved. He carved the skull and fingers, then more or less just glued them on the body.
Mm-hmm.
And if you watch the Burning Like a Flame video from Dawkins, where it's like it was like 2 a.m. and it was damp and wet. The next day, the skull and everything fell off of it. So they re-glued it, and that's the one that's in the hall of. It's in a what's the restaurant? Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock.
Yeah, that one's in the Hard Rock Cafe. Then he built him.
Do you know which one?
No, I don't know. That's the original first one. Then he built the one like this one. And then he also did one in red. It's got red bones, and they did one red and one in green bones. So George has all the original 3. But yeah, you can. Well, I don't know if you can still order those or not. I've had that for years. So.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I would just assume that there's other collectors out there that have them.
Oh yeah.
Maybe have them in different colors. Different models, or that George Lynch has other ones. He has to. He has to have like tons of those things that people have sent him over the years. Other guitar companies have built for him and sent him. I mean, that's how with Van Halen, companies were sending him guitars all the time, striped stuff, and stuff they thought that he would like.
There's videos of there's a video on YouTube of George. He was playing a show at some bar, and 2 guys showed up that actually made one. It was for Halloween, and it was orange and black.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave it to him there, and he's playing. He's like, man, this plays better than mine, but he didn't play it on the show.
That's cool.
It's funny. I think he's trying to. I mean, he's forever going to be associated with that, just like Eddie and the stripes and Randy with the polka dots.
Mm-hmm.
But I think now all this time George is trying to get away with that, or get away from that.
I'd like to see it, those in other colors. I think that'd be cool. What do you guys think? And hey, let me just say again, for those of you that are in the chat, and if you're new here, Nightbot in the chat here on YouTube is me. Nightbot is me. And I don't know why, but Nightbot is just like spamming the chat nonstop. But those links, you can trust those links. I actually put those links in there. So
this is not the original one, but this is what it kind of looks like, the red one.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah. And that's that same pickup you have in yours.
Yeah.
The Invader.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was trying to find the green one. A lot of people don't know he actually had another Bones one made, but it wasn't very popular.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've never seen that one. No.
Yeah, he had that one made, and it didn't go over with fans as well as the first one did.
Was that like in later years?
Yeah. Yep.
Played that one, and well, I mean, it doesn't have the classic look as the other one.
No.
That
and he'd
been playing the other one for a lot of years.
But see, now he's making his own Mr. Scary guitars, and he's staying with the Bones theme, but he's changed it completely.
So that's his own guitar company?
Yeah. Yeah, he hand makes them. He hand builds every one of them. I was trying to see.
Beer hounds.
Here's the video, or the...
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Oh, that's
Focus
that's
in,
what's his
damn it.
name, yeah.
I can't get the focus in. Anyhow, that was during the video for the... Because they did the theme song for that movie.
Oh, the Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warrior. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only song of theirs I know. Pathetic, I know.
He tells a story all about that. And if you listen to the story, of course, they were all getting high. But he's like, how many people can say they did cocaine off Freddy Krueger's knives?
Oh, my gosh.
So
I don't know.
I don't know, but they tell he tells the whole story on it. And when he's laughing during the solo, he says because he tried to bust through the wall 2 other times and couldn't do it.
Uh-huh.
So
oh, he busts into the room and he's playing
yeah.
the solo, and then the guy grabs him. Yeah, I remember all that. Mickey Settlemeyer. What's up, man? Rock Daddy, what's going on? Edwin.
Rock Daddy.
Edwin, Greasy Monkey. Good to see you guys.
So I just, they were asking questions and I just wanted to answer them real quick. So
cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, I would just assume that there'd be other guitars that look like that in different colors, and because I'm sure there's other ones that are made by fans, and
there's another guy who makes them. The matter of fact, they're on Reverb, and he does it in red, but it's not like that other one. It's actually like the bones, I think, are white, but the background's red. And it's all outlined. It actually looks kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Dan Gorman, Peggy.
It's a different take on
the guitar, on the model.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Maybe we should go over there. Let's do that. I'll show the footage in a little bit, you guys. We'll wait a few minutes. I've got some footage of a guitar shop that we were at yesterday. Here, I'll show it.
Okay.
Is that his site? Or is that Reverb?
This is Reverb. But see how they did it in red? Outline it in black and so.
Here, let me search that.
Just type in J Frog, Skull and Bones, George Lynch prototype, #1.
Okay, let's see. Skull and Bones?
Yeah.
I'm just seeing like 2. Oh, now it's just 1. Can you message
Yeah.
message the link on
Yep.
I guess Facebook.
Facebook. Oh, well, wait a minute.
Yeah, Facebook Messenger. Okay. You guys, smash that thumbs up. We got 17 thumbs ups. Got about 40 people watching. There we go.
Yeah, but you can go to George's Guitars, and it's just Mr. Scary Guitars, and see what he's
his
making.
site.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Mr. Scary Guitars. GeorgeLynch.com. Oh, he's got like relic ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd get that one if I were to get one. Get one that's all relic. Here we go. This is the George Lynch website. Mr. Scary Guitars, hand built and created by George Lynch. There you go. Look at that, you guys. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I would think that he would have tons of these.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. There he is making the different ones. Look at that. Mr. Scary Guitars is a full custom guitar manufacturing company with every guitar being designed and built by Mr. Scary himself, George Lynch. So he makes every guitar personally?
Yeah.
Whoa. That is cool. Huh? Okay.
Go over to his shop and see if he's got anything on it.
Okay, wait, you can't see this. Okay. Well, it's mostly what do you call it? Merch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
T-shirts.
But he's got a bunch of guitars that aren't showing on there.
Face mask. Guitar pick sets. There you go. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay, stop sharing. Let me look one more time. Mr. Scary Guitars. Oh, okay. You have to scroll all the way down.
Okay.
Looks like there's a
So
bunch of.
he's got different styles.
Looks like there's a bunch of stuff. Although maybe maybe these are his actual guitars. Let me see. Here we'll do that. Okay, to order your own Mr. Scary Guitar email. There's the email address. Right there. Currently on the workbench and for sale. And of course, this is a website, so who knows if how up to date this
Yeah.
is. But there's like
Snakeskin.
a snakeskin, like Frankenstein type of guitar.
He
Well,
did
with
he
pick
did
on
a
it at least.
tribute Frankenstein to Eddie.
Mm-hmm. Was that the one? I've seen one of those.
Yeah, it had the
I
red
have
and
a
white and
photo of
black,
one.
and then a yellow and black, and then white and black all in one guitar.
I have. Let me find the photo.
Yes, Keith, it's mailed. You should be getting it before too long.
Mm-hmm. Keith, what's up, man? Okay, so yeah, so you can buy. Oh, previous builds. Okay. Oh, that. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because there is a Van Halen guitar that it was on the internet, and it was going around saying that it was George Lynch's guitar. And I have a photo. I mean, I don't know if I can find it. Maybe I can find it. I'll try. Let me see. Where am I? Oh, man. No. Let's see. I can't even. I can't. Wait a minute. How do you use an iPhone? I don't even know how to use this. Oh, here we go. Okay, if I can find the guitar really quickly, I'll show it. This was, but if I can't find it, I won't. Oh, here it is. There it is. That's quick. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure where this photo's from. This is this, well, this goes back 10 years. I've had this photo for 10 years. Supposedly, this was George Lynch's guitar. I mean, obviously, it's a striped, striped up guitar. Is it a Kramer? Yeah, I couldn't tell you for sure if it is. But that guitar right there, though, is it was said at the time 10 years ago this belonged to George Lynch. But I think he had since like sold it. Because I have another photo of it, like, you know how we looked at all those photos? We looked at all those photos a week ago.
Yeah.
Or a couple weeks ago.
That's new one he built.
Oh, okay.
As a tribute to Eddie.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. And it has the orange. So that's kind of like his thing.
So, yeah, he says, George and Eddie Van Halen guitar, they're probably going to I'm probably going to get the crap suit out of me in 2022. Here's the back of it. So,
well, I think one of the ways maybe in his mind around that is he's not using red. It's the red, black, and white. Technically, it's red, black, and white. I think black and yellow and black and white. I think they had registered those colors.
oh, okay.
So you couldn't build anything. I think if it was in a different color.
Picture's reversed on the
Probably
screen
wasn't
itself, but yeah, he built that as a tribute. So,
Wow, and it has a P90 in it. That's interesting. Huh.
so
That's cool. Yeah. I have another photo of the striped guitar. Yeah, I don't know if I can find it. I mean, I'm going back a lot of years to. Yeah, I'm not even going to look. It's there somewhere, but. That's pretty cool though. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I mean, you can build a Van Halen style guitar. I mean, you can't sell guitars that are in those colors. You know, and if they look like replicas, definitely you can't.
Yeah.
So.
But then again, are they going to chase down every individual guy doing it? I mean, or are they going to go after
Yes.
more like the stores who are like, oh, we're going to sell 500 of these?
They're going to go after everybody that does that. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I mean, it's not them. They have people that do that.
Yeah.
They have people that monitor and watch and look for that stuff. And that's why it's kind of weird. Like, every once in a while, somebody gets away with selling something on eBay or Reverb or something. That's the first place they're going to look. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you want to make a Van Halen guitar, or, I mean, probably with anything, anything that's trademarked, not just the Van Halen stuff, but let's say maybe I don't know, does George Lynch have a trademark on that guitar himself?
I have no idea. I don't know.
So, but yeah, I'm sure somebody, I mean, maybe somebody does or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you can make something for yourself, but you know, if you start selling stuff, that's a different story. That's different. Let's see. Okay, we were looking at that, although that's cool. Okay, check this out, you guys. I'm going to show you guys some footage from yesterday, San Francisco. Laz and I, like I said, we went to San Francisco to go to X. I was there. And then we went to a guitar shop. And so we'll talk over this. Thank you for the like on Twitter. I'm sorry, X. Yeah, I'm going to turn this music down. Because it's the same song repeated like a billion times. Make it like really quiet. There we go. One of my plans, maybe sometime this weekend, I'll sit down and I'll write a bunch of new music to have it underneath. You know, it's called a bed. It's called a music bed, is in radio terms. I'll write some new music beds, not wet music beds, right music beds.
You're not fixing any guitars on them, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, I am not. Although I should be doing that though too. I think this week. Now, okay, you guys know Fridays we do this show, Talking Guitars. Saturdays we normally do a show called Saturday Night Live. I will not be here in the studio tomorrow night. I will be out in Santa Cruz at a club, watching my friend's band. Which maybe I don't know if I'll stream it because I don't know if I can get reception in there. But I'll definitely film some stuff and show you guys. And actually, I was going to interview this band as well. Maybe not tomorrow,
cool.
But I was going to have them on the show.
Cool.
So that'll be good. So no Saturday night tomorrow night. Although I was telling you, Ron, if you want to do a Saturday show earlier in the day, that's possible. If you wanted to do that. Okay. If not, we don't have to. But yeah, so that's something we can talk about. And then, of course, Sunday I do a show called Guitar CMR, which, by the way, thank you again. Any of you guys that watched my stream yesterday, any of you guys that saw that, we had an unboxing from Insane Studios. What's his name? Something Insane Studios. Janice, what's his name?
Insane International Studios, something like that.
I think it's Internationally Insane Studios.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
He sent this in. This is a
cool.
TC Electronic Dark Matter. I think it's a distortion. Yeah, distortion.
Dark matter.
Yeah.
That's a Art Bell pedal. It'll sound like Art Bell.
Oh, cool. Well, it does have a voice switch, which I'm very interested in finding out what that means. What does it mean?
Well,
okay.
You can go from this to this.
Keith H. Nice bones. Wait a minute, you weren't on my OnlyFans. Or were you? No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Keith.
Oh, he was talking about your bones.
Yeah, that's it.
Right on. Keith, thank you so much. See, I'm not joking around, you guys. The lights change with any super chats. Help support the channel, support these shows. Thank you so much, Keith. Thank you so much. James has seen them. Peggy is saying. Seen what? I don't know what that
Bones.
means. Okay. Dark Matter, TC Electronic. I will be demonstrating this. Wait, there we go. I'll be demonstrating this Sunday night on the Guitar ASMR show.
I've never heard of that pedal.
Which
before.
may be earlier
Dark
in the
matter.
day. I don't know. Yeah. Apparently it works. Okay, so we'll see. I'm excited to try this. This seems this seems awesome. Thank you again. Is it Internationally Insane Studios?
Yes, I think that's what it is.
I think it's something like that.
That might be on your pedal board from now on. You might like that.
Might be.
Got room?
Unless we give it away. I don't know. We may could be a future giveaway on the channel. So keep
Along
it
with
here.
the guitar on the bed or the couch.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We were going to talk about that too. Okay, we'll talk about this. Let me show this footage first because this is pretty cool. You guys. Laz and I were in San Francisco yesterday. Like I said, I had to go over to X. I had to talk to them, which we did, which was awesome. And then, well, here, we'll talk over the video because we can do that.
Okay.
So let's figure out how we do that. How do we do this? Download SF. Here it is.
Press a button.
All right. Here we go. Okay. By the way, the way this video, like I said, this video was 30 minutes long. I cut it down to about 5 minutes. So the full 30-minute version of this, I will give it to you guys as channel members. So if you're a channel member on the channel here, you'll have access to the full 30-minute video. All right.
Laz is live now.
Is he? Let's see if we can find him. Let's see if we can find Laz. Let's see. I don't know. I don't get alerts anymore at all for anything. So even if he was, I have no idea. It would not tell me. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Don't know watching Johnny. What? All right. Let's show the footage. Let's show that. Again, this is only like 5 minutes, and we'll be talking over most of this. But the full 30 minutes, channel members, you guys will get. Janice, send me an X reminding me to upload the channel member exclusive 30-minute video. Okay.
And thank you.
Tap into Laz's show. If he's live, I'll do that. If he let me okay. How do you spell Laz? No, that's not it.
Laz.
Well, I have to search for him on this. Let me see. Laz. Live. No, he's not live. Unless he's live on Facebook. On YouTube, he's not live. All right, check this out. The way this video starts out with something kind of I thought this was hilarious. Maybe this ain't funny at all, but here, okay, this should be the right video. All right, check this out. This is yesterday. This was from yesterday, you guys. Look at this stuff from the bathroom, man. This is funny. See, it says players with short bats.
We're at a
You
cafe
see that?
in
Yeah.
San Francisco.
I thought, I can rewind it. Good. I'll pause it. Look what it says. Players with short bats stand closer to base. To the base. I thought that was hilarious.
Wow.
Okay, so the day started apparently with me in a bathroom. Now, we stopped at a cafe, and Janice, I got your tweet. Thank you so much. We stopped at a cafe, and I thought this was hilarious.
Look at this stuff from the bathroom, man. This is funny. We're at a cafe in San Francisco. There you go. Thought that was hilarious.
Hey, what's up? Where are we going? This way. Laz and I, we're in San Francisco.
We can. You want to go that way?
We're in San Francisco.
Let's make a shot at Market Street.
This is Market Street. I was just over at X. There we go.
Market Street.
There we go.
There's your neighborhood that way.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Anyway, Laz and I, we were at X.
Yeah.
I had
I'll
a
pause
meeting.
it.
He said that because over that direction, the neighborhood gets worse and worse. That's why he was saying your neighborhood's over there, Johnny. That's why he said that. All right, let me rewind it. This is pretty cool. So hey, if you've never been to San Francisco, this is like a cool little tour of a part of the city. There we go.
It's changed since I was there last.
There we go.
There's your neighborhood that way.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Anyway, Laz and I, we were at X.
Yeah.
I had a meeting
We did.
with X. Look at that. Free coffee if you want it.
Oh,
Free coffee in San Francisco.
what's that place across the street? You know about that bar, right?
All-Star Cafe.
Oh, it's not a bar. It's
Nah, it's a cafe. It's been there forever. Look, the windows are boarded. Windows are boarded up. No.
Looks
Anyway, this is South Van Ness
see that tower up ahead
in
over
Market.
there? That tower? That's the.
Which way? That
That's
way?
up on Twin Peaks. Yeah, we're going left. Right into the sun.
There we go.
Blinding everybody.
There we go. Anyway, you guys, right on.
Okay, so from there we go to this place called Real Guitars, and they have a lot of cool guitars there. Look at all those! Look at all those stands. You rarely see like shops that have that many like individual guitar stands standing like
Yeah.
that. I never see that. Not in a used shop anyway.
Yeah, the last time I was in San Francisco was 46 years ago. I just figured it out.
46 years ago?
Yeah, 78.
Dang.
Let me pick this up. It's work.
Wow. So yeah, so this is all mostly used stuff. And then it looks like they even build. Here, let's pause. Guitars in this section are new. Please be careful when handling. So it looked like they even like build guitars. So there's custom guitars. Yeah, and if you guys want me to rewind, I can pause and rewind so you guys can see all this stuff.
It really is. Like, and I'm kind of a tweaker. Like, as far as like, I'll be like, I need to
See, it looks like maybe that bass, maybe custom built. They have bodies. Here, we'll just.
Hey, there's a Kramer neck.
I know. I didn't see that then. Although I see it now. Although I'm afraid it might be like a striker neck or something. I don't think it's. I don't know.
Ransom Guitar. I've heard of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they make them here.
and I'm kind of a tweaker.
See? Ransom Guitars.
Yeah.
As far as like, I'll be like,
Custom built
much
in
is that
San
bass?
Francisco. $750.
$750.
Ransom bass. It says Flame Maple. I can't really read. Oh, Bartolini pickup. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so
right now, it's not right. Like, I'm known to take off the neck and fuck with it a lot. So
it looks like they got maybe those parts are for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Says guitars in this section are new. Please be careful when handling. So it looks like there's some bodies and necks, just random stuff.
There's a Jackson neck on the other end.
Yeah.
only $14.
There you go.
Ah, reverse headstock. I wonder if they sell that.
Hey.
$14.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I
I'm
need
sure
one
it's
of those.
I'm sure it's for sale. Trying to get a good. What nut is that? Is that a regular nut though? That's the nut above a nut.
That looks like the original Jackson when they had before they put Floyd's on them. That's how the nut they used. That's what it was. Which, if you unbolt that from the neck, then you got a nut buster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all original. That's from like 85, 86.
There we go. There's a good shot.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're interested in that, yeah,
I might
definitely
give him a call.
Call him. Yeah. Which means you should probably call him now.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to see this and somebody else is going to call him and try to get it. Oh, they might be closed. They may actually be closed by now. But yeah, give him a call and leave a message. Tell him that I was in there and I told you about it. You saw it. And
I will.
there you go. That's cool.
This is the Fender one.
And there's some guy up to no good.
Looks like my case room right there.
And let's see what else.
Slow brew.
Let's look around. I think I saw the Gibson.
So it looks like there'll be a Laz video on his channel walking around. Look at that. There was a 5150 amp back there. I noticed. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. Like what are those those? What the heck are those?
Looks like something from early NASA.
I mean, look at that. Are those mixed monitors or mixers or what? I mean, look at those knobs.
You got the meters and let you know when you're red.
The meter. I'm sorry. Yeah. What is it? Well, actually, ask the chat. The chat always knows. Chat. What are those right there?
I like the earth tone
compressors
knobs right there.
Studio compressors.
Yeah, above each knob there's a slider. Goes left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
MPN says power amps.
It's like must be the first ones ever made. I think I'm watching like a Buck Rogers TV show from the 50s.
Yeah.
Hit the thrust. That's the red one. Then they show a little cardboard rocket with a sparkler in the back out fly by the screen.
I know. But man, look at that display of guitars, man. On all those stands.
Well, Beane had that going on when he bought those 47 guitars off that guy. That old bass.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Really, really nice.
Oh yeah. Which?
The chopped up V one.
I was gonna say pink.
Well, yeah, it looks pink.
Salmon.
Yeah.
What is that?
It actually looks that shell pink.
Is that like a PV or something?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is one of those legendary guitar shops in the city in San Francisco, and I had never been there. All these 30 years of being here, I had never been to this place. And Laz, like I said, Laz has got to know the owner. So, yep, Univox or Mosrite or Mossrite. There you go. And I'll rewind it again. Very cool stuff.
That one's the 8-string bass right there, that natural wood one behind it.
Really, really.
Yeah. 8-string bass.
And there's Laz underneath, though. It's stealing stuff.
That's when you heard. Just kidding. Chris King, of course, man. Chris King, you got it, dude. All right, let's look at that thing. What is that? The license plate. That's not a guitar.
I thought you meant Paul McCartney's bass hanging right there.
Oh, I know. I think we had joked about that. Like, I think that's McCartney's bass. Is that a banjo? What is that? The license plate guitar. The California.
Yeah.
Is that a banjo? What is that?
Just something somebody made.
That's not a guitar. It only has 4 strings. Usually banjos look like that. Right? Cigar box tenor. Robot. Hey, Robot. What's up, man?
Robot.
Is that a Rick?
How are you, Robot? It's me.
Yeah, that's a Rick right there. And RJ. Lights. Let's see.
Thank you, RJ.
Ned, step on the button. You like my t-shirt? In-N-Out Burger? See, I was upset because I was at In-N-Out Burger. Well, I was there Laz and I ate there yesterday, but then I was there a couple days before that. you go to the you see the shirts in the display, and they show the back, but I thought the back was the front. You know.
Ah. Okay.
So it's like, man, that'd be cool to wear, but then, yeah. Anyway, guys, these lights will magically change at some point. I mean,
You
we
need
do
to
have
invect a watch.
we
There
do
you
have
go.
time to kill. Oh, there it is. Dude. Hang on. RJ, thank you so much for your support. Your support for the channel and these shows, man. Thank you. All right, let's keep going.
It just came out really nice, so you know. I saw it.
I think that's a
sitting
banjo.
there and I was like, oh my god, that's fit. You know.
Sort of.
Well, they went for it.
Oh, I don't know. Did it
Might
say?
be just a 4-string bass.
You know.
Those strings are too small.
I was sitting there and I was like, oh my
They look
god,
like they're all the same size.
And see, that's yeah.
I saw it.
Now the low ones.
Sitting there and I was like, oh my
Yeah, I'm not
god,
sure what that
that's
was.
fit. You know.
It's pretty cool though. It's got the old style California plate.
We've been here before, you guys.
And yeah, they have a lot of cool amps.
and
There's
stuff.
Laz. Again, Laz is
Real guitars and stuff.
uploading a video. Maybe that's what you saw, Peggy. Maybe he uploaded his version of this video. Because he was filming. He was walking around filming the entire time.
So what was the temperature?
In the city yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. It wasn't bad.
I mean,
It
like,
wasn't so
like
bad.
Laz is wearing the puppy coat there.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I
something-
was wearing mine too.
Jeez.
See.
That's like Sub-Zero coat here.
I was wearing mine. Although I will say that it really smelled like pee in the city. In the city. I actually said to him, it smells like pee right here. And he's like, well, Johnny, we'll look down there on the floor and on the sidewalk, and it was wet. I'm like, it smells like pee out here, man. Well, it is San Francisco. Okay, let's find. Okay, here we go.
I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, that's fit. You know.
Yeah, that's either a banjo or just a 4-string guitar. Because look at the how far apart those strings are too.
Yeah.
We've been here before, you guys. This is
Puffy gut.
real guitars in San Francisco.
It's got a, it's
Right there on the
it's
phone,
got
as
like
usual,
lower action
making
than I
deals.
would thought, and that's, I think that's not really that big compared to.
2012, it's got a lot of road wear here.
It's still.
Custom shop, double lights.
What did that say? What?
Please don't.
It's hard to
Something.
Yeah, yeah.
Please
It's hard.
don't.
2012.
It's hard to see. I mean, the stuff in there that looks like. I don't know. Maybe some of that stuff's like worth a bunch. Please something
Ask.
before. Please ask before playing guitars in display
Yeah.
case. Okay. There you go. You got a nice Telecaster. Is Janice the intern here? Janice, look at those resonators. Janice loves the resonator guitars. Janice is saying a ukulele. Maybe that's a ukulele, the license plate guitar.
You want to do with it?
Look at that. You got a double neck right there. That's cool. Got some 335s. You got a ukulele. You got those violins. You got some cool stuff.
What were you thinking you wanted to do with it?
Sonic and a Fender. And they've got some other interesting guitars here that are not quite.
It's like they need a bigger building.
Yeah, are we putting it, I mean.
Yeah, look at those nice Strats.
Now you think
like
that's a
that.
real Relic?
Well, the red one, definitely not. That's not. That was. I mean, that was definitely Relic. After the fact. The one in front of it. I'm gonna say they were probably Relic afterwards. Although Laz was pointing out with these other guitars, I didn't film when we were like looking at these guitars in this row here. Like we were talking, we were like looking at each one. Maybe in Laz's video he has us talking during these, but some of these Fenders aren't actually Fenders. They actually have a different name. It's in the Fender font, but it's like they're like custom built. Is Laz in here? Laz?
No, I don't think so.
Let me ask him. I'll go ahead and play again from there. Let me ask him what those guitars are called.
If I was on stage playing a gig right now, the answer I have would probably take my.
Hey, at the guitar shop yesterday, what were those quote Fender quote guitars called? Question mark. In the Fender logo.
Benders?
No, because it had an F. It was like Fernder, or it was something different.
Let me pick this up.
Oh, wait, look at the Iceman with the stars on it. Right there. Right there.
You like that one?
No.
You want that one?
No.
You want that? What's wrong with that? Because are some of those stars pink?
No, it's just, I don't like the Iceman guitar.
Oh.
But I just thought that one kind of stands out.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
What's the one behind it?
That's a Kirk Hammett.
Okay.
ESP or LTD. Which I saw those at the NAMM show. There's videos on my channel here on YouTube of those guitars when they were brand new at NAMM.
Okay, I
Like
thought the Dan Electra had
years
the
ago.
ugliest headstock. But that one right there on the end, on the right, bottom right, or bottom left.
That Z?
Yeah, that's like
Z
the
one?
ugliest headstock I've ever seen.
There are some Dan Electros here with the pop bottle.
Mm-hmm.
The one people always say, the Stargate, the EVH Star, they're always like, ugh. And I'm always trying to explain, hey, that's what it actually looks like. See, there's one right there on the left. See the double?
Yep.
Yeah, you can't, if I mouse, you can't tell. If you look all the way to the left, there's the Silvertone-ish one in front of it. The one behind, the Longhorn.
Yeah.
Those guitars have like 29 frets. And then that's a Dan Electro headstock, the Coke bottle. So there's that one. Let's see. Let's go back to where were we? I think we were there. I think we were there.
About right there.
Oh yeah, we were looking at the Strats.
I think the first guy to come in here and see it and what we did is going to say, I want it.
Some
I
stuff
think
there.
that instrument's going to sell.
There's some other stuff back there. Yeah, just a lot of interesting, cool things.
Yeah.
This store is very much like the store I used to work at in Berkeley. It was very much like this place.
Looks like a Gretsch Falcon.
I guess that's the end. Yeah. Yeah, so. Yeah, there you guys go. Real Guitars, San Francisco. Is that Joe Walsh talking in the store? That was Laz talking.
Look at that Gibson Les Paul Jr. right there in the yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a customer in there too. That was Yeah, we actually picked that guitar up. We were looking at that one.
What year did it say it was? Was that one of the new reissued ones?
Yeah, it's new.
Oh, okay.
It was like a 90. I think it was 1990. I remember Laz picking that guitar up, and I remember we were actually talking about that particular one. But I don't think we were filming yet at that point.
Sky, we'll meet up on a Wednesday up there at Burgatory.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a 1990, that particular one, Robot. I like it. I was telling Laz, I'm like, I'd play that guitar. That's perfect. Although I would like to have 2 pickups. I can't play the 1 pickup guitars anymore. I just can't. You know, I need I need to be able to switch in between.
See, I'm a fan of 1 pickup, although most of them don't have just one over here, but I'm a fan of just 1 pickup, 1 knob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it looks like my 59 robot, but it's the red. It's not the TV yellow. But mine's an actual 59. Matter of fact, it's sitting right over there on the end.
Yeah, lots of different stuff there, you guys. There's like the newer stuff, older stuff. I mean, that's the cool thing about some of these, shops like this.
The purple Ibanez, look, the cross inlays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a Hamer Explorer, although it was a newer one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff. Wait, that looks like my first guitar. That is. See that black Strat on the top right with the white pickguard?
Yeah.
That's my first guitar there, but mine's Sunburst. That's a Fender Bullet. That's a Fender Squier Bullet guitar. Man, I should have checked that one out.
You should have bought that Iceman, Johnny.
Yeah, I should have. Next time. Janice, can you tweet me?
Buy the Star Iceman.
Remember to buy the Iceman with the stars on it. Or ask Uncle Laz to buy it for you. I did buy him lunch yesterday. Well, because he drove. He drove us. And actually, let's see, how do I get rid of this? How does this go away? Like this?
Escape. Escape.
Remove from stage. There we go. Remove from stage. Okay, so there's even more footage. Unfortunately, not from the shop. On Laz's channel. On Laz's channel, there will be more footage from that. As you saw, he was walking around. He was filming that entire, well, a lot of that he was filming. So you'll see his footage. You'll see me walking around there. You know. And then Janice, thank you. I just got your X.
She's right on top of everything, man.
Janice is awesome, you guys. What was I going to say? Oh, so there's 30 minutes of footage of there's more of that video for you guys, for channel members. And then there's even more footage that's not going to be in the footage, which I can't upload it to YouTube because it has music in it. Laz and I were driving around. We were stuck in traffic in some of the worst neighborhoods you can imagine. And we actually almost got hit by a car too, which I didn't film, which I should have filmed that. This girl came up next to us, and because traffic on the freeway like stopped all of a sudden. All of a sudden, we hear these brakes slamming, and this car is like right next to us, like going. And then she starts going towards us, and Laz goes this way and like missed. Otherwise, she would have slammed right into me as the passenger, right? So, I mean, thankfully that didn't happen. But if it almost did happen, or if it would have happened, if I would have been filming, you guys would have got that as bonus footage.
And Johnny'd be getting a check.
Yeah.
Rock Daddy. Yeah, Johnny'd be going cha-ching, cha-ching.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'd actually be dead because it was pretty fast. If she would have hit us, it would have not have been good. Let me just
Was
say.
you in the Franken van?
No.
It could have took it.
We are in the Gremlin.
Gremlin with
no,
a
it would
V8.
if she would have hit us, it would have been bad. It would have been really bad if she would have hit us. So that's why I wish I would have been filming, but I wasn't. But
here she comes. All of a sudden, the camera, you see the camera lens crack and the camera goes flying.
Yeah, it would have been horrible. It would have been really bad. Although I'm sure Laz will talk about it next time. Maybe on his video. Maybe when he uploads that, maybe he'll talk about it. So anyway, you guys, there's the footage. Again, channel members will get 30 more minutes, well, 25 minutes of the trip into San Francisco yesterday. We had a great time, and then obviously, I come home and my phone's going off. People are messaging me saying, "Johnny, when there's a night I don't have a show, people message me wanting a show." So I'm getting messages, "Johnny, are you going to go live? Go live, go live. Here, talk about this." Okay. So I walk in here, I set up, did an hour. And I was exhausted. I was on the video. You can't tell. You can't. I'm like, like this, but I'm just like, oh, I'm so tired. Hey, what's up, Scott? Scott, good to see you, man. GSN 1972 on Twitch. That's Scott.
Hi, Scott. Oh, wait, sorry.
Hello, Scott.
Man. Yeah. So anyway, we had a great time yesterday. Look for more stuff like that. Look for more IRL, going to shops. I mean, I bring you all that stuff anyway, but I think more of that type of stuff. And there's a lot of other shops in the area that I've never been to, like that one there. I've been living here 30 years. I'd never been there. So,
yeah, I think you need to look in the phone book. Look up music stores.
Actually, when I first moved out here 30 years ago, I did look in the phone book, and I did go to a couple shops 30 years ago.
So is the one you and Alex worked at, is it still there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I'll go over there at some point. Yeah. No, that place is still there. Cool. A lot of shops, I mean, have just come and gone over the years. Yeah. I mean, I remember in the 90s, I remember going to a lot of shops regularly, and then all of a sudden they're just gone. Like there was this one shop in Berkeley, California. It was on the corner of Adeline and Ashby. No, Adeline and Alcatraz, if you guys know Berkeley, California. It was kind of near, well, for one thing, it was across the street from the Berkeley Guitar Center. Like when I first moved out here 30 years ago, Guitar Center was there. Mm-hmm. That's where I got this guitar. This actual guitar that came from that location. Now that store, the Guitar Center, they ended up moving to a town called El Cerrito where I used to live. I used to live walking distance from that location. I used to go there 25 years ago, long time ago. Anyway, there was a shop across the street from there. I couldn't tell you the name of it. I can't remember, but it was another one of those like really nice, like more upscale mom and pop shops with a lot of good, cool things. And I remember from that particular shop, I bought maybe one or two original MXR flangers from there. Because back then, this is late 90s. Late 90s, you could buy those used for $150. So I used to buy them all the time. In fact, I still have like a handful of them. I have like 5 or 6 of them. Most of them are broken now. They all did work at one point. But I have a handful of those. Actually, I have one under my desk here. I think there's one down there somewhere. The old MXR flangers, the gray ones. Those are the ones. And there is one that does sound the best out of all of them. Unfortunately, I think that one's broken now. Or last time I tried using it, it didn't I would step on it and it would just sound like zzz. It just buzzed.
Did you ever find the pedal you bought to build?
Yes, I did. It's right there.
You need to build that on a show.
Oh man, I mean that'd be great. That'd be great, but I think it would take too long. Or it wouldn't be just one show. It wouldn't just be one sitting. The swell drive, the StewMac pedal kit. We were doing a live show when I ordered this. Remember, I'm like, hey, that sounds amazing. That sounds exactly like this Boss pedal called the Slow Gear, which I always wanted. And apparently that's...
Well, you got it right there in your hand.
That's what... Look at that. It comes with a red knob. StewMac.
Thought that was pink for a minute.
Here, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys this. Well, the inside it's pink. Wait, I've never opened this, or have I? This is the enclosure.
There you go. Just take the top off, put everything in it, put the top on it. You're good.
See, there's a lot of small pieces in here. So maybe one of these shows, maybe if I'm at Laz's house at some point, maybe we'll do a stream where we start building this.
Yeah, he's got the circuit board holder.
He's got the helping hands. He has all that stuff, which I mean, I do too, but I think it'd be more fun if we tried building one of these together. I think he has a couple of these too. Oh yeah, they got the decals. It's called the Swell Drive. Look at that.
Wait, what's the words? Would that say Happy Jack or
input jack, DC jack, output jack, sensitivity, and attack.
Okay. You went through real quick. It looked like it said Happy Jack for a minute.
Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, StewMac. They also make a fuzz pedal. Laz has some of these that he hasn't built yet. He was going to do them too. But I mean, I'd rather if I tried doing one of these, I'd rather build one, him and I, build it together. I mean, it'd be more entertaining, and I'm afraid I'd break this. I'm afraid. Building a pedal sounds way too complicated to me. Is it? You guys in the chat. Let me see. Greasy Monkey says, I ordered one too, still haven't assembled it yet. B9 says, I can build stuff, but I can't. I don't know how to repair them. Let's see. Our friend drummer Greg has James Mackey Mixer.
Sky offered to build it for you.
Send me a broken one and I will fix it myself. Oh, a flanger?
Yeah, but he'd go down the next one after that from him. Where it says, and send me the StewMac. There you go.
You'll build it for me? Right on. Maybe that's what we'll do.
There you go.
Maybe we'll do that. And Nightbot, how come you haven't said anything for 5 minutes? Now I'm worried. See, I'm worried that Nightbot talks too much, and I'm also worried that Nightbot doesn't say anything for a while. Anyway. And yeah, as far as Nightbot, I mean, we were here when I disengaged. And whatever the word is, turned off all the commands. So there's only a handful of commands that Nightbot is spitting out now. So it's only a few things.
Cool, Peggy.
Not hard, but a steady hand. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this out. I figured it'd be fun. Maybe if Laz builds one of the ones that he has first, just so I can see that he can do it.
Robot's giving you some advice.
Maybe we'll build this one together, or I don't know. Skyprop. Dude, maybe I'll take you up on some of that, though, too. You was an electronic technician?
There you go.
Oh, dude. Well, the sky prop. What was that thing we were looking at? Were you here?
Let me pick this up. It's all-
Anyway, lads. No.
Where is it?
That was a flux capacitor.
What was this?
And
Wait, it was over here.
Right there.
Sky prop. What are those? Sky prop. If you were an electronic technician, what are those things? Everybody's wondering.
It's a
And Todd Janney is here.
reatomizer.
Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm thinking. I don't have the sound. Do you know what those are? Crazy stuff. I don't know what those are.
It took me a second to look at that base fretboard right there. I thought, man, there were some funky fret markers. Here it's the keys off the other headstock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, that's how you do that. All right. So yeah, so this is here. This needs to be put together. We'll figure something out. But I really want to use this pedal. Because like I said, what this was based on is the Boss slow gear.
What color was that pedal?
The original one?
Yeah.
The Boss?
Yeah.
I think it was black. I think it was a black pedal. And what the slow gear is it's basically it's like a volume pedal that just runs like on its own. I think so. I've never tried one. Well, maybe I've actually tried other stuff that's similar, but I've never tried that. I always wanted one. And the Boss pedals, they're Back to the Future dashboard. That's what that is? Yeah. I think it is.
88 miles an hour. You're going to see some serious shit.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, the slow gear. I've always wanted to try one. They're super expensive now, so they're impossible to get. This is like the next best thing. It'd be content for the channel to build it. So we will be doing that at some point. I think we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure something out. We'll see what happens. But anyway, so we've got that. That's a project. But what I was going to say though also is, tomorrow we normally do Saturday night. There's no Saturday night tomorrow night because I'll be out at a club, which I'll definitely film. I'll definitely vlog the experience for you guys, so you guys can watch that. Maybe I'll show it on Sunday night. And then Sunday night, I'll be demoing this. Thank you again. Internationally Insane Studios, I think is his username. The Dark Matter by TC Electronic. He sent this in.
I'm interested to hear how that one sounds.
Yeah. So I'll be using this on Sunday night. Right? Today's Friday. Right? Yeah, today's Friday.
Yes,
Sunday night, I'll do this. And then, what else? I was going to say, look for maybe more content this week. Because I'll be staying in town. I'm not going out of town. I normally go up Monday, and you see me at Guitar Center a lot of times. I'll be staying down here Monday. So maybe look for some sort of something. And if we want to do like the Saturday show earlier in the day, tomorrow at some point, that's possible.
That's possible. We're working on my studio room tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So at some point I can take an hour and a half, 2 hour break and we can do a show. So
cool.
Lewis. Yeah, I want to get that room done and get the stuff out of here over there. The walls with the foam and everything and the lights and it'd be nice.
Cool, man. Yeah, I have to use backgrounds because this is all I have. This is literally everything. When you guys see, I've done vlogs where I've walked around here in the past. If you go back several years, and you'll see me walking around here, and it's just one room, basically. So I have like backdrops when I use my green screens and stuff. This, my blankets.
Instant studio right there.
Instant studio. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Are we?
do that. Huh?
Are we doing a giveaway tonight?
We could. Which guitar are we giving away?
The one you got right there on the couch.
Uh-huh.
But I got to sign out first.
Uh-huh. In the future, this will be a giveaway.
Back to
right
the future.
Here. And there is actually a card for that. Somewhere. Oh, right there. EVH Ernie Ball 1992 guitar future giveaway. So yeah, in the future, Marty. I mean, Ron. In the future, I will be giving this guitar away. And I know a lot of you guys are like, no, Johnny, don't do it. You've had it for years and whatever. I know. I know.
You put a time machine out with DeLorean. I can't do his voice. Robot,
Yeah.
I can't, man. I about sliced my thumb off.
I know a guy. Well, I don't know the guy. I saw somebody on TikTok that can do the Marty McFly perfectly, the Michael J. Fox voice perfectly. It's hilarious. Well, actually, he does a bunch of voices, not just that. He does tons of different ones. See, look at this. Even Robot. See, you guys are saying don't give it away. Well, I'm not giving it away tonight. So no. No, I'm sorry. That was wrong button. Doc. Don't give away the Emperor. Well, first of all, that's not Amber. So I don't have one.
That's Beverly.
This is gold. Truthfully, I know this is confusing. You guys. Actually, exclamation point gold in the chat will actually give you a video, a Jackson video. Somebody type exclamation point gold in the chat. All right.
That's a bullion gold Jackson soloist.
That's right. That's bull. Yeah. Technically, you take this neck off. In the neck pocket, it's stamped gold. This is true. It's the truth. So, yeah. So, I've had this guitar since 1992. It was a gift. It was from that Guitar Center I was talking about earlier, on Adeline and Ashby in Berkeley, California. I love this guitar, and it's been well played. I mean, I've played this thing for years. Are we taking phone calls?
Sure.
I don't know that number, so unfortunately, I'm not going to answer it. But
whoever it is, if you're in the chat, leave a message.
If you're watching me right now, send me a text. Actually, leave a voicemail. I can actually read the voicemails. When people voicemail me, I can read them. Yeah, so anyway, this guitar, I got it brand new. The neck used to be the exact same color as the back of the headstock. Believe it or not. That was all one color at one point. Like if you see newer ones or ones that are in much better condition, they're the same or they're similar. But this particular guitar, I played for a lot of years. Even has this little nick right here. It fell off the stand in an earthquake one time.
We can raise that with a
years ago
wet towel and soldering iron or
well, see, I'm used to it. This happened in 1993 or 92. So for me, it feels normal. Like it wouldn't feel the same without it. I mean, it's just when they debuted these guitars, Eddie Van Halen said that the neck feels like a worn-in pair of sneakers. Brand new off the shelf. These guitars felt used because the guitar necks, this neck here they were made to feel like the current neck that he was using at the time, which was the Kramer 5150 guitar. So that's what these are built after. This neck up here. All of it. Like if you feel it, like you definitely feel like this feels used. I mean, obviously this one is used, so this one will feel even more used. I mean, look at that. Look at the color difference. And you got this here. And
How did you get the actual straight line color difference? Did you sand that straight line from the headstock to the back of the neck?
no,
That's that.
No,
You actually wore it like that.
that's worn. That's worn. Yeah. No, I wouldn't touch this guitar with a sandpaper. No way. No way. That's wear. That's years. Actually, not just years. I mean, it was probably like this. Like, man, look at that difference. That's
I know.
bizarre. Now that I look at that, that's so strange. Most of these guitars, the difference ain't like this. For mine, it is, because I really played this for a lot of years.
You just think all that stuff came off on your hands over the years.
Okay, I just got a message. I can read this. I can read who called up. Is this true? Apparently, David Lee Roth just called me.
There you go.
Hey, Johnny, it's David Lee Roth. I was trying to call into the show. Since I didn't pick up, he's going to F my girlfriend. Oh, okay. I see who this is now. Okay. Okay, it was Skyprop. It was Skyprop. Well, see, the thing is, people do call me in the voice of Dave Lee Roth all the time. You know, since I do, the Van Halen show. Where's the card? Where is it? Since I do the Van Halen show on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, exclusively Van Halen, I get calls. I get weird messages, not all the time. All the time. I get a lot of good messages. I get a lot of weird messages. And I do get people calling me, leaving messages. Hey, Johnny, this is David Lee Roth. I do get those calls. Trust me. Yeah.
I can't do it no more. I cannot do it no more. I need to find that tape. Yeah. I need to find the tape. Because the radio show actually had people calling in and thought it really was Diamond Dave.
Oh, wow. I do actually get those calls. I've heard them. I've heard them. Skyprop, I got your message, man. Thank you so much, man. Right?
Coots.
Is that who it was? Coots.
Cooter.
I see you in the chat. Okay, what was I saying? So yeah, this is from playing the guitar for a lot of years. The difference there.
Wonder how that would play with the scallop neck.
No. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. But anyway, I was hanging out on Twitch, as I do, as we are right now. I'm always on, I love Twitch, you guys. And Dakota says he's in my chats all the time, unless, he's not here now. He's usually here.
He was here.
Anyway, Dakota says, hey, Pete Thorne is going to do a premiere talking about his Music Man Van Halen. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then so I went over there. I was in the chat. I was chiming in. People were saying hi to me. It was cool.
There
and anyway, so he's showing up. Oh, there you are. Hey, man. Dakota, were you in the chat over there? I was there, man. Anyway, so he's showing the guitar and he's telling the story about the story about the guitar, how they were started, and about the pickups, and how the pickups you can only get in this guitar, which, I mean, it's all true. Everything about, everything. The bridge, his guitar is in more, better condition. He got it from a guy named Simon, I guess, in the UK. Or I guess he's like loaning him the guitar is what it sounded like. Or he's just like keeping it for him. He's using it. But mine is very well, played for a lot of years. And it doesn't have the original bridge anymore. The original Godot bridge actually rusted. Because when I play... Oh, actually, this reminds me of something. When I play, my hands get wet. So that's why you see like the fretboard looking like that. That's why that happens. And the original bridge rusted... These rusted shut. So it was impossible for me to change strings on. It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. So originally I had to ditch the old bridge, and I put my Floyd Rose from my Kramer Focus 1000 on there. And the setup isn't great. You guys can't really tell. I mean, it's not the best setup, although I'm used to it. I'm used to playing it like that. Anyway, I was holding this like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Earlier today, why was I watching this? Either somebody tagged me in it, or because I get tagged in Van Halen stuff all day long. And again, you guys, I appreciate all of you for that. Anyway, I was watching a Monsters of Rock Van Halen concert. I was just scrolling through it, was watching a little bit. And when Michael Anthony's doing his bass solo, you know how in that one video he's throwing the Kramer? He's throwing the Kramer, stepping on it. In this video, I couldn't tell the bass he was playing, but he holds it up over his head, and I'd never seen this. I had never seen this. This is the Monsters of Rock era. He's holding the bass over his head, and then he goes like this. He goes, and it breaks in half. So he breaks it in half on his head.
That was a Kramer.
It was hilarious.
That was one made after 86.
Oh, my gosh. He breaks it over his head, and I'm like, oh, my gosh, I'd never seen that before. It's so funny.
You just broke the neck off? Did it break
everything? The whole base broke
okay.
in half.
That's what I meant. Did the neck just fly off the body, or did the body actually break it? Okay.
The neck flew off the body. I mean, obviously, you know, it's you know, part of a show.
Yeah.
But I'd never seen him do that like whoosh, on his head. It was hilarious. You got to see that video? Monsters of Rock, New York, Van Halen. And it's shot from like way in the back. So they're about this tall when you're watching. That's one of the problems. But you can definitely see him go like, and the bass like flies apart.
Show the fretboard again on that, Johnny. Real close.
Okay. Here's the fretboard of my guitar.
Okay, now here's my offer to whoever wins this. If they want it cleaned up and set up, when whoever wins it, Johnny could send it to me and I'll go through it, then we'll send it to whoever wins it. If you want that done.
Sure. Again, in the future.
Yes, in the future.
In the future. We're not saying any of that. This is familiar. In the future. We're not saying this is going to happen now. But we said in the future. Do you guys know what I'm referencing? Okay.
Back to the Future.
No. Anyway, you guys. Anyway, Pete Thorne was talking about the guitar earlier. I was in the chat. It was awesome. People are saying hi. And it made me think, oh, I've got the same guitar. You know, I'll talk about mine too. You know? So there you go. And yeah, I know there's a 5. It used to say 5150 for a while. I ended up peeling the rest of them off at one point, and I just left part of the 5. It probably looks like this for about 7, 8, 9 years. It's probably been like this.
I didn't know you had a sticker on the bottom right there.
Well, see, yeah, this was a guitar I would gig with. All my gigging guitars would have my own sticker on them, johnnybean.com. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all my guitars. And this one actually has an EVH decal. This is actually from the NAMM show, from the EVH booth, 2013. You could get these. I grabbed all of them. So I still have like a stack of these. It's been 11 years. Maybe they're not any good anymore, but I still have some. Maybe we'll give one away at some point. And then this was from another sticker right here. Easily, you know, it can come off. Yeah. Anyway, you guys. There you go. Awesome guitar. And yes, I will give it away at some point in the future. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel.
And tell your friends.
And you're real nice to me. My friends aren't nice to me, Ron.
What'd I do?
No, I'm not talking about you. There we go. There it is. Johnny's going to pull a Steve from Boston. What? I know Steve. What are you saying? I know Steve. I just saw him at the NAMM show. We hung out. 3 years from now, he'll give it away. Oh, was he going to give a guitar away and it did take 3 years? Hey, I hope it's sooner. I hope it's sooner than 3 years that I give this away. I hope it's much sooner. Did my whole screen just turn blue? That's weird. I hope
you win it tonight.
Oh, that's funny. Man. Anyway, you guys. I mean, no, I'm thinking I don't want to give this away. I love this guitar. But I mean, this is what I do. These shows. You know? I mean, my whole just brand, Johnny Beane brand. I mean, this is a brand. So, you know, it's like you do giveaways, like, hey, you know, blah, 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 you know, whatever. So, yeah, but in the future, I will give this away. And I know I've kind of joked around, oh, eventually I'll be standing here in a potato sack and suspenders. No, down the line on these shows, I'm going to be giving, you know, a lot of stuff away. I don't need this stuff. I mean, I play guitar.
You giving the PV amp away?
Sure, I'll do that. Yeah, if I can grow. I mean, grow. The thing is, here, let me put this down real quick. The thing is, the past 2 years, we have grown. I would say the past 5 years, no, 6 years of some of these shows, there was no growth. There was no growth on the channel, and I know why, but the past couple years, like all of a sudden, it's just been growing like nonstop. And I don't mean just YouTube, everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere I am, you guys. All these channels, I mean, they're just growing and growing and growing. And we have a lot of new people here. All the time. I mean, like I was telling you, Ron. Was I talking to you, or I was talking to somebody the other day? Because I do a lot of consulting, you know. And I was saying with shows like, if you do a show like this, you never know who's watching these shows, and there's there's always new people watching all the time. Yes, you know, we have the live chat, and we have a lot of our regulars. You know, like Chris King, who thinks my toaster looks good. You like that? The toaster.
You don't have those down in Australia?
The toast. Yeah, look at that. That's a toaster. See, for a lot of years, for 9 years, no, 8, at least 8 years, 9 years, I've been standing right here. You can go back on this channel and see me stand like in the same place all these years. And yeah, things have changed. Like the guitar armoire change. You know, this armoire used to be a different one, which is now over here off camera. You can't see. I keep soup in that one. Janice, what's my favorite soup? See, Janice, the intern, knows everything. This here didn't used to have the lights in it. And then eventually I put the guitars in it, and then I put the lights in it, and then I started doing the thing where you can change the lights to help fund these shows. And it's fun, you know, the audience, you know, they you know, it's interactive. These shows are interactive. That's the thing.
Participation.
That's what you want. That's what you want. So we do have, you know, regulars in the chats. We love all of you. You know, Rock Daddy, Chris King, Skyprop, RJ. Let me scroll up.
You're all the biggest stars in the world.
MPN. Dakota,
I knew that was
Butchnoff.
Janice.
MPN. Janice. We have our regulars. We have our regulars in the chat. But every time you do one of these shows, there's new people coming in all the time. I can open up my YouTube app. Every time I refresh it, the numbers are always different. They're always different. So here, let me refresh.
May will be a year for me with you on these shows.
A year. Wow.
Coming to end of May, the end of May. And I have to say that, honest to God, everybody in the chat has just made me feel welcome and feel like family. And I'm serious. Thank you all. I love doing these shows. I really do.
Where were you last night?
I was at Permani's brother.
I was at Panera. Oh.
I was at Permani's having the Don Big Boss.
I don't know what that is.
Robot knows.
Oh, those sandwiches you guys talked
Yeah.
about. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
With the fries
Okay.
and coleslaw and everything, all on the Skyprop knows what Permani's is.
Oh, I'm getting hungry now. I'm gonna have dinner after this. By the way, in about 40 minutes, or 40 seconds, there'll be an ad for you guys. It's telling me on the screen. I see that. What was I saying? Anyway, every time you do one of these shows, there's always new people all the time. So every time you do these shows, you have to gear them towards brand new every time, like someone's discovering you for the first time. But then also you've got your regulars. You've got the regulars in the chats that are here, and there's a reason why they're here. That's the reason why you have regular viewers. You know?
You got to walk that thin line.
Yeah.
You got to keep the regulars and attract the new ones. There's that. What was the line of that movie? See if anybody knows this movie. I feel like an inchworm inching my way across a razor blade.
Oh, I don't know.
Anybody know what that's from?
Yeah. In the chat, what line is that? So anyway, so yeah, every time you do a show, you're always attracting new people. And the past couple of years, we've had just new people just nonstop, and it's just amazing. And it kind of tells me, you know, oh, okay. You know?
See, Skyprop knows Permani's.
Huh?
Skyprop knows about Permani's.
They serve squirrel there?
No. Rock Daddy, you got that. Oh,
cool.
I did misquote it. Oh, well. I haven't seen that movie in probably 30 years. I was close. At least you knew what I was talking about.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah. So, what am I saying? Anyway, Music Man Guitar, future giveaway on the channel here. Yeah, dudes, I'll give all this stuff away. Oh, yeah, what I was going to say, and we can take this back to guitar. I mean, this is, supposedly the guitar show. As a musician myself, as a guitarist, I mean, I know it's not, and let me know in the chat what you guys think. But yeah, I mean, we love our gear, I guess. Gas is what a lot of people say.
No, you never know.
I mean, look at him. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I love having, this stuff too. And I use it. But, I do know having 20 of the same guitar isn't going to do me any good. I mean, if it's a main model of something that I would use currently, because see, your equipment changes over time too. Like your pedal board, if you progress as a musician, as a guitarist, well, as a musician, if you're progressing, your gear is changing all the time because you're hearing different pedals, maybe different distortions, different, whatever it is. And also, if you're a working musician, Dwight Bailey, what's up, man?
Right.
If you're a working musician, if you're a gigging musician, your gear, depending on the jumping from situation to situation, meaning band, if you're in one band for a while, if you're touring with a band, Okay, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. If you're on tour with your band, if you're hired to play with a band, basically you're hired to play whatever they want you to play. You're not. I mean, yeah, maybe you can say, oh, but I like this better than this. I'll use this. But generally, if you're in a touring band and you weren't there from the beginning,
you do what they want, or you don't do it at all.
You do what you're told. Yeah. Yeah. So like when I was in, several bands I was in that were somewhat successful. Most of those bands, I didn't start those bands. I jumped into them. Or I was contacted. Hey, we need you to go on this tour, do this. You go to rehearsal, and then let me just say, certain certain effects or certain pieces of gear that I normally would have never used, all of a sudden,
you had it. Yep.
They're like, hey, we like this, we use this, you should check this out. Okay, try that. All of a sudden, my board, totally different setup than what I would have had previous band. But when you're playing, you're like your board is basically a mirror of, let's say, like if the band has original music, or even if you're doing cover bands. I mean, it all relates. Whatever you use, whatever you have to use to get those sounds, those tones. So it can be different distortions, different fuzzes, different choruses. I mean, whatever it is, delays,
different fuzzies.
Different fuzzies. Because there was a band I was in years ago where I had a distortion, I had 2 fuzz boxes and an overdrive and a boost, all on one pedal. I would have 2 pedal boards in this band. Actually, I can show you guys a photo. Here, where is it? Present.
Now, you said like having 20 of the same guitars. Those are all soloists, and technically they're the same guitars, but each one of them's got different pickups in it, so they all sound different. And I struck a deal with Dane. I have another soloist coming from him. It's Lambo Orange, and it's going to have a different pickup in it. So, even though they're they're either single hum or 2 hums, but even though they're the same guitar all the way through, they each sound different. And most of the pickups are wound by MJ.
Oh, hang on. I was about to look at my phone.
MJ did probably 9 out of the 13 pickups that's on there so far.
Who did?
MJ.
Hi, this is MJ from the Seymour Duncan NAM 2023 in Anaheim, California. You're watching Johnny B. Johnny B. Johnny B.
It's Johnny Beane, Cheech.
And thanks for all your support.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, but the reason I like those is I like the feel, I like the neck. But if I want different sounds, I just have one. So they all feel the same, they all play the same, they just all sound different. So it's like the best of both worlds. But you're right. Your stuff changes, and even with like right here, here's lyrics to songs I've been writing for this new release, and the diversity on these calls for different sounds. So one, if I want a dark, gloomy sound, it's one guitar. It'd be like the one with the Nazgul. And then if brighter sound, it might go to the Blue Jackson you like that I polished up. So it's just each one has a different purpose, but yet they all feel the same, which is what I like. So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, so
I do have an orange soloist coming from Dane now.
Oh, no way.
That'd be number 5 or 6. I don't remember.
Oh man. Yeah, I was going to show a photo of my pedal board setup from years ago on stage. Janice, can you send me an X? Send me an X, reminded me, and I'll post it to the community tab on YouTube here. A photo of my pedal board. Like I said, I had 2 pedal boards. I would put them like it'd be like an upside down V.
Oh, okay.
Like it'd be one board going this way, another board going this way, and I would, because I would have to use. I was playing songs that were already recorded on, let's say, like an EP. And in rehearsals, they would tell me, okay, so, I'd replaced another guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd be like, oh, well, his board, he had these and this and this. And so on this song, a lot of the songs would change from distortion to maybe like one part would be like a fuzz, and then it'd go back to distortion. Stuff like that. So that's just the one band where the effects would be changing, and I remember one show we did actually in San Francisco. What was the place? I can't remember the name of the club, but we sound checked, and I go to step on a pedal for a part, and it didn't work. So I remember running across the street to Guitar Center. Remember that video I showed you guys earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Remember I showed you the street?
Yeah.
Here, let's do this real quick. There's a street right here. I'm walking by and I'm like, this is Van Ness. Yeah, that's South Van Ness. There we go, Van Ness. If you go further north on that street, if you go south on that street, that's where Guitar Center San Francisco used to be. If you go further north on Van Ness, I think it just turns into regular just Van Ness. That's where Guitar Center is now, or at least was 15 years ago, last time I was there. I played a club across the street from there. I stepped on a pedal. I want to say it was an overdrive, and it didn't work. So I had to run across the street to the Guitar Center that night after sound check and buy a pedal. And I know you guys are wondering what pedal that was. I'm thinking the pedal that I was using at the time was the MXR Zakk Wylde Overdrive. I think that's what it was. And then it broke. And then I think when I ran to Guitar Center, I think I picked up one of those Ibanez, the green ones, the overdrives.
Oh,
Tube Screamer. Screamer. I think I picked one of those up, which I might still have, or maybe I sold it. I sold a lot of pedals over the years. There you go. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to sell a lot of gear over the years. A lot of guitars. I had up to 50. I know for you that's nothing, but I had up to 50 guitars. But see, the difference was most of my guitars I had put together myself. I would buy necks and bodies and parts off eBay. Mm-hmm. I had a workbench where I would build the guitars, play them for a gig or two, and then unfortunately have to sell them. I'd have to get rid of them.
You had a workbench, not a work bed?
No. I had a really cool workbench, which I wish I still had, man. If I find a photo, there's a photo of it somewhere. It's probably online. I'll show you guys my old workbench.
Wait,
I've had several, but
is that the one Eddie had in his shop? He bought it off of you? The workbench?
No.
So you should have said, yeah, that's the one. Yes.
Yeah. No, mine was similar. It was similar to that.
I mean, you can't you cannot do quality work unless you have a place to do it. Period. And not only that, but a solid place to do it. I'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. No, you got to have a nice setup and yeah, most of the guitars I had they were Kramers, like Focus 1000s, 2000s, 3000s. The later ones like the 6000s, the F, they call them F.
Did you paint any of them, or were they just all?
They were all factory set. Yeah, they were all factory colors. A couple of them I wish I still had today. Don't have them, of course. But I had rows and rows and rows. Like, you know these stands? I think it's Warwick. This is like the 7? Holds 7 guitars. Although I put one on each side in here. So I literally have like 10 guitars all smashed together in there. I had like rows of these things. Well, like what you have behind you there.
Just think the natural relicking that's going on right now in that cabinet.
I know, because of the earthquakes. Those guitars smashing together. No, they're actually not. They're actually not touching. But there's a lot of gear I've had over the years. I've had to sell a lot of stuff that I wish I still had today that I would show you guys. Like really funky like pedals. You guys know how Laz loves his pedals. I had tons of that stuff back in the day, 15, 20 years ago. Like the real stuff. Vintage. Yeah. MXRs, Electro Harmonics. The real ones, not reproductions.
85, 86. I bought a, I don't know, it was probably 46 inches long. It was a case, and it was full of Boss pedals from 85 and 86. And I used it twice, and I didn't like it, so I ended up selling it. Now I wish I still had it. Because, you know, just the original Boss, you know, from back then. But when I got, you know, when I hit with the ESP, with the custom Seymour, and then the custom Randall amp, I found out that I didn't need pedals anymore. Between the guitar and the amp in my hands, I could make it sound like I wanted. Occasionally, I did use a noise gate because that Randall can, at certain volumes, can get very squealy. But I ended up not using a lot of pedals. And like I said, I only have now it's the ISP Disseminator 2 for noise gate, but I don't use it because the Ingles have the noise gate built into them. And I got the Tube Screamer still. And then I did about 2 or 3 years ago buy a Zoom pedal, but only because it had not so much for the effects, guitar effects, but it's got like a drum machine in it. You can change the beats. So that's the only reason why I bought that. But I just never ended up using pedals. Now I got the Helix and it's got everything built into it, so I can end up doing whatever. But I couldn't hack. You know, I would always have to buy 9-volt batteries. It's bad enough I was buying them for my wireless all the time, because there's nothing worse than halfway through a show and all of a sudden your wireless cuts out. Then I got to the point where before every show I put a new battery in it, regardless. Even if we did a show on a Friday and we was back Saturday, I still put a new battery in it just to be on the safe side.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I used a wireless for a while in rehearsals with kind of a band I was doing back in 96. Actually, no, before that, 92. 92, when I first started playing this guitar, I used a wireless. I used a 80. They were based out here. They were based out here in the area, 80. Yeah.
I still got it. It's right back there. It's in a case. Still works. It's an 8201 with the 2 antennas on it.
I had, I think, the one with the 1 antenna.
That was the
101.
Like
I had the cheaper.
Yeah, that was the first one though. That was the 101,
which I might actually still have it somewhere. I mean, I would never use it now, but so in 92, 93, when I was playing that guitar a lot, I had a wireless that I would use. That's right, Peggy. Peggy won a wireless from us. That's right.
She's won pretty much everything you've given away, or at least some rendition of
it. Peggy, what do you want tonight? Because we haven't decided on a giveaway yet. What do you want? What do you want? Let us know.
Remember this, Peggy?
What is that?
This is the pick holder that she won.
Oh,
long time. Wow, right when I first started shows. But yeah, you can use it as a pick holder, or if you got to go to the labs.
That's what I was gonna say. It looks like something for the lab. You put in the little window, and there's somebody in the back. A hand comes out. A hand comes out and like takes it away. Yeah.
But she
I don't know
that,
what
that
we're
was,
giving
that
away.
Was like that was like the first thing I gave away right there. That with some pics in it. And I don't know if you still have it, Peggy, but that's maybe you took it to the lab and left it there. I'm not sure.
Oh man. I'm not sure what we're giving away. We'll give something away here in a few. I guess we'll do 3 hours. If that's cool, if you're good, we'll do another. Well, technically, we'll do half. Yeah, we'll do another 30 minutes. Oh, I got to plug my laptop in. Let me. You guys, I'll be right back. I got to plug this in. I'll be right back. Okay. You guys, ask him a question or show a guitar.
Breezy Monkey, that's funny. Specimen room. This is, I'll show this one. This is my daughter's Sinister Gates. And she called me up, said, Dad, can you please go through my guitar for me? I mean, what am I going to say? I can't turn her down. So, but I got to go through, clean it up, adjust it, get it all ready to go for her. And it's right when these first came out. This is the one that came out before the one that had the Staniac in it. It's got a real Floyd, Seymour Duncan, Invaders. So push pull 3-way. I like the 12th fret marker, their logo right there. The skull and the ear or the wings. I like that. This thing is heavy. This thing's as heavy as a Les Paul. I mean, it real. I don't know. It might even be heavier than a Les Paul. She had this in her senior pictures, taken with her senior pictures. But yeah, she called me up and it's like, it's that little, Dad, my guitar needs worked on. Can you please work on it for me? Sure. So.
Cool.
Doing the dad thing and fixing the guitar for her.
Cool, man. The Schecter. Let's see. We'll give away. I think this was sent in as a giveaway. I think. Internationally Insane Studio.
Can't.
Huh?
No, Peggy.
Oh, because you're a thumb.
Public service announcement. If you're using a slicer, make sure you use the thing that whatever you're slicing goes in and hold it. Don't use your hand.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, no slicing. All right, let's do. I think this was sent in to give away, actually. I unboxed these last night. Fender strap locks.
Oh, there you go.
They look a lot like the Schallers, but they say Fender on them.
Cool.
They look a lot like the Schaller ones, but they say Fender.
Huh.
All right. Tonight's giveaway. What do you guys think? Tonight's giveaway. Here you go.
There you go.
So, and it looks like he took the price off there. Looks like they're not. They haven't been opened. So we'll do that. We'll do that in. I'm always looking at this clock over here, but I should be looking in about 15 minutes. Strap locks, Peggy. Peggy, you will get these soon. Okay. All right. So the way we do giveaways is you participate. You participate in the chat. We do a random number thing. What should the top number be? I have already in here. I have 3,000 typed in. Dude, I did a giveaway the other night. I put 200 in there. It took them forever. Took forever. I don't know why or how.
Do 5,000.
What do you think?
5,000.
5,000?
Yep.
5,000.
$5,000.
5,000. Oh my gosh. Okay. What else was I gonna? All right, so we'll do a giveaway in about 15 minutes. We'll start it for those strap locks. Thank you again, Internationally Insane Studios. Thank you so much, man.
Maybe next week we'll give away another specimen cup with a couple picks in it.
Empty. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll be dry.
Oh, good. Okay, what else did I tell? Before we started, I said, "Oh, we'll talk about this. I've got footage to show, which we can show again. I'm sure there's people. Is there anybody in here in the chat that wasn't here an hour ago?
Lewis,
we can show the footage again. It's only 5 minutes. We can do that. And then what else? I'm sure. Oh, I didn't plug this in. Hang on. Oh crap!
I made sure it was clean, Peggy, before I sent it to you.
Oh, there's one of my flangers.
Hey, what's everybody's favorite pick? What's everybody's favorite pick? Mine's always been Fender Medium. There you go.
Look at this. Look how dusty and gross this is. It says 96 on it. I put those stickers on it because that's when I bought this. I bought this in 96 used. This was like my favorite one at the time. I think it works. It even has johnnybean.com written on it. Look how disgusting. Look at webs.
There you go, Sky Prop.
Nasty.
You fix that for him?
Sky Prop. You can actually fix this stuff, man? Yeah. Yeah. I love these things. I'll put it back over here. Man, that's gross.
So did I, Peggy. I did drag racing.
Favorite guitar pick?
Yeah. Well, mine was Fender Medium, but it might be that new thing you have if you get me one.
You guys remember these?
That looks neat as can be.
You guys remember these things? Yeah.
Where did you get that at?
I got it at a store.
Well,
I'm not going to say I'm not going to say where I got it.
I'd like to get a couple of those myself. Just because they look neat.
They're a couple bucks. They're like $2 a piece. They're made to simulate like coin. Like it's coin, but it's not. They're plastic. They're plastic. It's not a coin. But I got some to try. I did a video on the channel here. I even lost one under the couch at one point. It's probably still there. But yeah, they look cool. And they're cool. I mean, I use a lot of different stuff. I mean, obviously I've used those. I use Swiss picks, which Mr. Swiss picks, if you're watching, I gotta get more of these. We got those. My favorite guitar picks that I've used for years and years and years are the Herco Flex 75s. This is like my go-to. Like if I'm playing a gig, I actually just ordered a bunch off Amazon, like 100 of them or something. For years. Yeah, this has been my go-to. These.
My bass player friend that was here last weekend, he bought these. They're called cat tongue. Can't get it to focus in. But if you ever felt a cat's tongue, it's like if they ever licked you.
It's like sandpaper, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is like. It's called cat's tongue.
My cat bit me earlier.
I mean,
it's just one of those like love bites. He didn't actually bit me.
But you don't have to press it very hard, and it sticks pretty good.
Huh.
So.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've only had it for a week, and then 3 days ago it took a big section of my thumb off, so I haven't had a chance really to use it.
Yo, what's up? Oh, I'm seeing some new names in here. Al Al Thornton is here. Fender Thins. Chris is saying, "What's up? What's up, man?" Oh, you guys are showing which ones you like. Ned, huh?
It's true, Lewis. You can get her a better attack if they're nacho chick. Oh my God, I still have one of those.
A nacho chip pick?
Yeah, it's a big triangle.
Oh, the Fender one. You're talking
Yeah.
about the Fender ones. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I have one of those somewhere.
Back in the day, those became neck shims.
People do use those.
I never saw anybody play those.
I tried them. I saw somebody use one live before, but he did mostly strumming. Mostly he strummed with it. I think Andy Taylor, Duran, I think he actually uses those big triangles.
I've never seen anybody use those live.
I have one.
I could never figure out why they made them, other than, in the mid 80s, they became nice neck shims. Cut one point off of it, and then you had it, because they were just about the right width to fit in the neck pocket nice.
Speaking of neck shims, maybe we'll do a giveaway at some point.
Of a neck shim?
Check this out. Of a neck, it is a neck shim. Check this out. You guys have never seen these. Where is it? Hang on, I'll put my headphones on. Okay, you guys don't know this too. Here's something you guys don't know. Or maybe you do. Not these guitars. This is the Stripe series. The Made in Mexico ones. The ones that are $25,000, the Eddie Van Halen Frankensteins that they were selling.
Mm-hmm.
Those guitars came with the neck shim. If you looked, maybe you could see them. I have some. Nobody else has these. I have them. These were the neck shims in those guitars.
Huh.
And this is brand new. Well, not brand new. I've had this for like 10 years.
Cool.
Nope. Nobody has these. It's got the foil.
Huh.
These are the neck shims from the Frankensteins.
Cool.
Maybe future giveaway. Maybe. But you
go.
guys subscribe to the channel and be nice to me. Anyway, I keep it up here. I'll give you guys a tour of the Guitar War someday. I have so many cool little knickknacks and things in there that people have given me that have been gifts, all kinds of cool stuff.
I still say one of these days his interface is going to come flying off there and hit him.
You would think so.
I had a telephone cord that was like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you
guys
go.
ever see this photo? It's in black and white, but the shoes are in color. That's cool. See, I've got all kinds of cool stuff. Cool stuff back here. Yeah, maybe some of the stuff. I mean, giveaways. Like I said, I've got so many things back here for giveaways, on the channel. I still have the record box set. I actually have lots of different vinyls back there for giveaways. I've got stuff that I've bought to give away that that you guys haven't even seen. All kinds of cool stuff. Oh, there you go. G. Butchnoff. You can see the pick in the neck pocket on the Frankenstein. It's on display at Hollywood Guitar Center. Yes, that's the pick. When I just showed you, that's the guitar pick that's in that. It's the same one. Or not that one, but those are the ones.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they did that.
Mm-hmm.
You said neck shim. I'm thinking like the Stu Mac shim that, takes up the whole neck pocket.
No, they used
thinking, wow,
guitar
okay.
picks as neck shims, and it was those. Yeah. I used to use guitar picks as neck shims back in the day. You know,
Telling you, the big triangle ones work perfect.
like you tape it in there. Usually like a Fender pick,
Mm-hmm.
a Fender medium, or usually a heavy is maybe a little too heavy, but usually like a medium, Fender medium a lot of times. I think that's what that is actually. That's like a medium.
They work wonders.
Mm-hmm.
But now I got these picks from last.
Oh, no way. You got your stuff. Oh, right
Yeah.
on. What are those? Are those
They're EVH picks.
I mean the millimeter.
Oh.
Is it just a bunch of random picks in that tin?
Yeah, there's three EVH ones. Let's see, 60. Uh, 60. Yeah, it's just a bunch of different ones. Then this one, I think they're all. Yeah, all the EVH ones are 60. There's all different kinds of picks you put in there.
That's cool, man. Are you going to use all those? Or are they collectibles?
Well, the EVH ones I won't use. The other ones I may.
Mm-hmm. Because you're saving them, or they're
Yeah. No, I'm
thin?
saving them. No, I'm saving them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving the container. I like the container.
There you go. Yeah, I think I still have some of those up there. I've given a bunch of them away over the last year. I think. Yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff. Maybe I'll give you guys a tour of that at some point. I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna say earlier. Is I was gonna do maybe some more live streaming this week, since I'll be in town. You know, you got the normal shows and stuff, but
You have any guitar stores in town or music stores?
Huh?
Do you have any music stores or guitar stores right there around
sure.
you?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
You ought to do a pawn shop. Go look at guitars in a pawn shop live.
Yeah. I don't know. They tend to really watch you in those places, you know. Pawn shops. They're usually
if you walk in and ask them, say, "Hey, you mind if I film this?" And if they won't let you, they'll tell you.
They'll be like, "Well, sure, because you're being filmed."
Or just walk in and say, "Since you're filming me, I'm filming you." There's no discrepancies here.
Pawn shops. The thing is, guitars at pawn shop, it wasn't like it used to be. You could go into pawn shops. I mean, that's where I found my Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting back there. Why do we point at guitars like, oh, you guys see that? Some of you guys are watching this on a screen this big. So so I look like this. Yeah, see this right here?
Well, I'm the same way. There's the Sandoval right there.
I know. See that? Yeah. Can you read this on here? Yeah.
That key's hanging on the wall.
Yeah. No, but there's pawn shops in the 90s. It was a different story.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you know this.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the guitars that you like or we like or stuff people now, they totally drool over.
Yeah.
You could get in pawn shops in the 90s
For nothing.
Because nobody wanted that stuff.
Yep.
No.
I do have to say, though, the orange Schecter Sun Valley shredder, it's right there.
Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah.
This one right here? Can you actually see me pointing to something? Hey, do you see that?
I actually got that at a pawn shop.
Cool.
I did get that at the pawn shop. And the best part is I traded the lady for something that was given to me.
Mm-hmm.
So she wanted $600 for it, and I got it for free.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, there's some pawn shops you can tell that if there are guitars in there, you don't want to look at them. Then there's the upper class pawn shops, what I like to call them, and where they have the nicer stuff in it. But oh well.
Yeah, it's just so different now with the internet. You know, you take something to a pawn shop, they immediately jump in their computer and they're like,
Yeah.
"What's this worth?
They
What
got
can
the
we get
phone.
it for?"
Oh, these are, yeah, they're selling for this. We'll give you half of this.
I just looked this up on Reverb. There's 30 of these. They're not selling. I'll give you nothing for that.
Give you $100 instead of the $450 you're asking.
And
And
if
I like when they say, well, you know, if I sell it on eBay, I got fees to pay too. Okay,
Yeah,
that's your problem for selling it there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a totally different thing now. But back in my day, you could go to a pawn shop and you would see guitars like man, nobody wants this. I'll take it. And I've bought several. We're talking years ago though. It's been years since I bought a guitar at a pawn shop. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I bought a guitar. I don't see. That's what I was kind of going to say earlier. Is I don't buy stuff. I use what I have. And that's where I was kind of talking about pedals, pedal boards changing, and guitar. See, this is something I learned. If you're in a situation and you're in a pro, semi-pro situation and you're recording or you're gigging or whatever that is, it's not about the gear. I mean, yeah, it is nice to have a shiny new this or this or whatever, but having 20 of the same thing behind you, that's not gonna help you
Not
progress.
if they're all identical. Yeah.
That's not gonna help you progress. That's not gonna get you a record deal. It's in here. It's in here is what's gonna get you, wherever you're gonna get. And you see who was it? Someone was telling me what we were doing one of these streams. We're doing one of these shows, and somebody mentioned the singer Gill. Saying something about, it must have been a Saturday night we were talking, and somebody was saying, oh, her story is amazing. Like, she was homeless. She was like living in her car, and she's making music, and she became Gill. She became this, rock star. Really, they're all rock stars. I mean, people, get on me saying, oh, Taylor Swift's not a rock star. Yes, she is. She's the biggest rock star there's ever been. Which is the truth.
Yeah, that's the same night we were talking about the guy that's singing for Journey now was found on YouTube.
Oh,
singing
sure.
Singing Journey songs, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so if you've been in a situation where you're working and whatever, you do need the gear to do what you need to do, but it's you that's doing it. It's not the gear. So that's kind of what I was trying to get to, and people will disagree, and that's fine. But I've been there. I've been in the situations where I'm in the studio, and they hand you a piece of crap looking guitar, something most people would never touch, but it gets that sound.
Mm-hmm.
It gets that tone, whatever that is. You use it for the recording, and you never know.
Well, that's like 1989. The lead guitarist for Grim Jack wanted to buy that Les Paul Jr. off of me. Then he said, "I'll never play it live, but it'll be everything I record in the studio will be on that."
Oh, sure.
Because the way it was aged then and sounded, because they spent a weekend at our house, and he was like that never left his hands.
Mm-hmm. No, in the studio, it's a totally different story than what you're doing on stage. On stage, you want to replicate as close as you can the sounds of whatever the recording is, if that's what you're doing. If you have an album and all that.
Yeah, when they start putting chorus and flangers and stuff on cymbals, come on.
You mean live or on the recording?
On the recording. Then live, they don't have it set up. It's like, why does that not sound the same? There was a band around here did that. They had a real, I can't remember the name of the song. God, this was probably 87. And they had, the drum set was all, I mean, they had certain delays and flange and chorus on certain cymbals. Sounded great recording, but live, it was gone. There was nothing there. It sounded like crap live.
These days, it can somewhat be done. You know, if you have
87, I think, 88.
if you have an engineer, if you have a sound engineer that knows what they're doing and they mic stuff up correctly and they have the right, it can be done. It can be done. Is it worth it? No. It depends on the show. It depends on what it is. And I'm seeing a couple questions here. Mike-ins, do you think Edward used the 1550 guitar to record with often? Yes. But was it a main guitar in the studio? Yes, I would say, but not on everything. For like 5150 and 0812. Yes, that was his main guitar at the time. So I would think he was using that in the studio for like main parts, say like the main guitar. But then a lot of times you do an overdub, and if there's a certain sound you need, it could be, you have no idea what it is, because it's all about the sound. But then there was other songs during that period where he used different stuff. Finish What You Started was a Strat, you know, and in the video it's a Teisco. It's not. I don't think it's not the guitar. The video, the Finish What You Started music video, Edward's using a Teisco Del Rey Spectrum 5. Which I've played. I didn't play his, but I played a blue one, an actual one. It's the
Internationally Insane Studios. Hello, bro.
Hey, there you are, man. Smash that thumbs up. Anyway, yeah, on records, all different types of stuff is being used, but live, you have one or two main guitars and there you go. Right, Peggy?
She's going to win all yours.
I know. Peggy will be owning everything in this room at one point. And that's fine. That's all good. Internationally Insane Studios, let me say thank you again, man. You sent in the stuff you sent in yesterday, or the stuff that I unboxed. The Dark Matter TC Electronic. I'll be demoing this Sunday night. Guitar ASMR show. And then I was going to give away those strap locks, which I think you sent me these to give away. I think, right? Is that cool? These? I think you had sent me these to give away. I think. But yeah, we were going to do that. So hey, you might win them back. Oh, good. I can finally put my guitar back on.
You have to fight Peggy for him, though.
What time is it? Okay, so technically we're 4 minutes till the top of the hour, although we didn't start till 10 minutes in. But hey, let's start the giveaway. Let's start the giveaway. We'll do the giveaway, and then we gotta wrap it up. I still have to tuck the chickens in. I've got outdoor chickens, backyard chickens,
backdoor chickens.
Backdoor.
The hell are backdoor chickens?
Everybody do the backdoor chicken. It's a dance.
All the way outside, out the back door.
I still have to like shut the flap out there. It's a long production. Yeah, and it's dark out, so I really need to get out there and do that. But okay, and then I got to go get dinner. I got to have dinner. All I had today was a bowl of soup. Oh, and I think, did I have cereal on stream? Was that today? I was eating cereal, or was that yesterday? On Twitch. I can't remember.
You need to go to Taco Bell.
I used
Taco
to eat
Bueno.
I used to eat at Taco Bell all the time. Then I stopped. I don't know. I really, here I am wearing an In-N-Out t-shirt too. I really don't eat fast food if I can help it. But I had to have their shirt because I do love their burgers. Fast food,
When they're not hand flipped.
I can't. I Taco Bell, dude. I used to go to Taco Bell all the time, man. Dude, for me, a Saturday afternoon was 3 crunchy tacos. Was 3 crunchy tacos and a 32, man. Dude, back in the day, man. No, not anymore. No, I'll probably end up going to Chipotle. I mean,
I love Chipotle. And I love Long John Silver.
Long John Silver. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Well, wait, you're in Ohio, but I'm going to say out here, if you were to go to if they're even still around, if you were to go to a Long John Silver out here, you're the only one there. Nobody goes there out here.
Really?
Oh, no. No. The Long John Silvers that I would see, you could see in there, there's nobody in there at all. But that's out here, though. That's out here.
Yeah.
Nobody goes there because it's California. Fried everything? No.
Yeah, that's true.
But they still have them out there?
Yeah.
Long John Silver. Dude. That's where you see the commercials.
There's even Arthur Treacher still, too.
Those go back to like the 60s or 70s, right?
Yeah, there's still one Arthur Treacher.
I would see the commercials for those.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of like
It's
vintage
like Long
commercials.
John Silver.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Long John Silvers.
Yeah, it's only about 15 minutes away. There's always a line at the drive-thru.
That stuff's good. Wait, MPN. This just in. MPN is saying, wait, you don't have fried food out there? Yes, we do, but
nobody eats it.
No, in California, we don't eat that. Although you do go to when we go into San Francisco, like we did the other day or yesterday.
Twin Peaks, yeah, we're going left. Right into
Twin Peaks. You remember the show Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
That's where that was based. In San Francisco, when you go to the wharf, yeah, they have the fried clams and the fried fish. And yeah, there's fish. We do eat fish and chips. But when we eat it, I mean, I live here right on the water. Dude, I can jump in my car, drive 5 minutes. I'm at the ocean. Literally. I can take you guys to the ocean. I mean, you guys won't be able to see, but I can take you there. I've done it on a Saturday night. I took you guys to the beach one time when those Janice, what were those things called? They popped up on the beach. We had all these glowing blue balls.
Hey, now what kind of show was that?
Janice, do you remember that? Janice, do you remember seeing all those blue balls on the beach? Do you remember that?
A lot of guys running around out there.
Well, actually, there is a section of beach in Santa Cruz where naked people do sit around, but we don't go over there. Do you guys remember that? It was a Saturday night. I took you guys to the beach because it was some sort of the blue water. You remember that? The blue water. You remember watching that? Yeah. It was cool. I mean, the whole town was there because it was such a cool thing. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is out here, we're at the beach, so we get like that real, seafood. And yeah, there's the tourist thing we do get the fish and chips and all that stuff. This turned into a fried food show.
Fried food.
Fried food, yeah. I mean, it's delicious. It's delicious, but I personally, myself, no.
We still have an A&W root beer place around here.
Yeah, we have A&W, but it's hooked up with KFC.
Well,
it's
like Lewis
the
said,
same.
There's a Long John Silver's over in Moundsville, West Virginia, which is like 15 minutes, and about 20 minutes away, there's a combination KFC, Long John Silver's in St. Clairsville, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, lot of there's a Korean restaurant here that serves good eel.
Wow.
White Castle.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, what time is it? Oh, look at that. We've got 5 minutes. All right, let's do this. All right, we're giving away the Fender strap locks. They look like Shallers.
International.
But they say Fender on them. We're giving these away. Thank you again to International. Is it right?
Internationally.
Internationally Insane Studios. Thank you again, man. He says in the early 70s, Burger Chef. I had the Star Wars poster from there, man.
Burger Chef was great.
When I was a kid, they had official Star Wars posters from Burger Chef. I had them on my wall.
The Big Chef was the best burger. You can get a Big Chef, large fries, and large drink for like $1.65.
A Big Chef?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, enter a number between 0 and 5,000 right now on YouTube only. Sorry, Chris King. Although, Chris King, that does help me over on Facebook. So keep entering those numbers on Facebook, although it won't do anything for the giveaway.
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. We have those here. Sure, we have those. Yeah.
Panera Bread.
Oh, yeah, we have Panera.
When they first opened out here, it was ridiculous because you couldn't, if you went in there to get something that you wanted, there was never a complete meal. It's like you had to order 3 different meals to get, it was weird. Then they had a thing as if you didn't want to pay, you didn't have to. What the hell?
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
I don't know.
You mean you eat the food and you run off?
No, when you order it, you're like, I don't know if I want to pay for this. They'd say, okay. It didn't last very long.
Oh, because you eat it? You're like,
no.
This doesn't taste good. Let me try it again. And let me finish it. You eat the whole thing?
No,
yeah, that wasn't very good. I'm not paying for that.
When you order it and you go to pay, before the food's even made, when they first opened, they had a thing. If you didn't want to pay for it, you just told them, I didn't feel like paying for this. And they'd give it to you for free. Didn't last very long.
That sounds like a Midwestern thing.
Yeah, well, they did that here for a while. It wasn't very
long. At Panera?
Yeah, Panera Bread.
That's interesting. Okay, who's gonna win?
Peggy.
Who's winning?
Oh, Peggy got it in 1965.
Who's gonna win?
Oh, wait a minute. I got a guess for Sky because he said he's on his phone.
Okay.
So if I win, it's for Sky Prop.
I'd like to show the.
Oh hell, I'm in his fretworks. I ain't even in his Ron Gunner.
Oh wow! Smash that thumbs up. We get 2 extra thumbs.
There you go. Well, only one.
Oh no, man! My laptop froze. Man, this laptop, dude. Let me force quit. Let me force quit this thing. Dang it, this laptop. I gotta get a new laptop. Yeah. So yeah, while you guys are doing that, I was gonna say, look for maybe more live streams this week. Like I keep saying, I almost do a daily show. It's almost turning into a daily show every day. And like I was telling Ron the other day, I'd like to do a show where we like record or like show like the process of recording, something like that. I think that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Keith H.
Yes, it
hey,
would.
man. All right, let's restart. I guess I can check my notes. I did have some other ideas to talk about, but
we do need to try a Randy Rhoads show.
Sure.
I don't know if you could do it weekly because stuff's not coming out like Van Halen stuff is weekly, but
Right. I do have a friend. I do have a friend actually I had on as a guest a couple of years ago. She's a huge Randy Rhoads fan. She's a friend of mine from Bay Area here, and we actually used to play the same gigs. Like her band and my band would play some of the same venues at the same time. And we didn't really know each other then. We would say hi to each other, whatever. But it wasn't until freaking 20 years later, you know, all of a sudden you're on Facebook and it's like, you know, you're more friends now than you were then. Anyway, she's a huge Randy Rhoads. Huge. She was on my show. We did an episode where we talked. I think we talked a lot of Randy that night, and she was telling stories about how she hung out with his mom and stuff. I guess you could go over there and you could like meet her and stuff.
yeah, she never turned away anybody. I'm trying to find a photo of his wah pedal with the picture of Eddie on it. I'm trying to find that.
Is that true?
Yes, that is true.
Wow.
His guitar tech did that.
Back in the club days, or
Yeah,
during Ozzy.
Quite right. Starwood, whiskey, all that.
You guys enter your numbers.
Is there two numbers the same?
You guys are mostly doing 4 digits. I was going to give you guys a hint, but I don't know if you guys need it. Yeah, it's 4 digits. 2 numbers are not the same. Although, okay, here's the hint for you guys. These numbers, if you were to alphabetize these numbers, if you were to put these numbers in order, there's 4 digits, and 2 of them, 2 each, they would sit next to each other in the alphabet. If that makes sense. Did I just give it away? No, I didn't. But let's say if it's 4 digits, and let's say the number is 3,892. You see how those 4 numbers, like 2 and 2, they sit next to each other? Like you can go 2, 3, 8, 9. See? Yeah. This is similar.
What's the first number?
Well, if I give you the first number, you'll guess the second one.
All right, what's the last number?
We got to give Peggy a chance.
Give the last number then.
But if I give the last number, if I give any of these numbers, you'll get 2 numbers out of it. Oh my gosh. I think that's all I can say for now. And then 4 hours later, you guys will be like, come on, Johnny. Our thumbs all look like Ron's.
Yeah.
They look sliced up. I like to show the screen on the screen, but
okay, I was gonna say just give one number, whatever, one of the numbers. Don't tell us where it's at.
But it doesn't matter, because if I give you one of those numbers, you'll guess the second number, because I already said that number has another number that's next to it that's also in the thing. So if I give you guys 2 of the numbers, oh no! Wait a minute. If I gave you guys 2 of the numbers, you could technically figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Why am I yelling?
If you gave him 4, we could be done with it.
If I gave you 4 numbers.
Just not in the right order.
Yeah, it would take a few seconds. It would take a few seconds for everybody to get that. Chris King, let's see if Chris King gets it, but he's on a different platform where it won't trigger. Chris King, the number is and 2 of the numbers are not the same. So you can't type 2 numbers in there that are the same number. It won't do anything. Like 4433. You guys are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 8, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Although I do need dinner. Although Chipotle doesn't close yet for another hour and 40 minutes. So we got some time. Although I do need to tuck those chickens in. I do need to do that. But I do want to show the screen. I like showing the screen. It's fun. Okay, we'll do that. And by the way, this is a podcast. So if anybody even listens this far into the shows on the podcast, which I have no idea, maybe. There's a lot of dead air. People are typing. I need like texting sounds. Yeah, that's why. What would the sound of like text? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, gross. You're doing that with your mouth? Ew. Texting sound effects.
Let's see.
Here we go. I got it. Oh, that's horrible.
That sounds like an old Royal typewriter. I see Clark Kent sitting there.
Oh, that's terrible. That's awful.
There you go. That put in a Geiger counter. Radioactive. Good one, Bri.
Man, okay, I wanted to show the screen, but this... Okay, what's the time? 3:07. Do you guys remember to refresh your browsers? Because that actually helps when doing this. Truthfully, it does. I don't know how, but...
I can do the original Star Trek transporter sound.
You mean the beam?
Yes.
That beam me up?
Yeah.
That's what that is? Cool. Transporter sound. Cool. I'd have no idea. I'm a Star Wars fan. Although I haven't watched anything Star Wars in recent years.
Oh, come on. The Disney's making it great.
We got rid of Disney.
Disney's destroying Star Wars.
That's what I hear. That's too bad.
Now you got boobs on Han Solo.
Really?
No. There was a meme going around that said if they would remake the first 3 movies and showed Han sitting there with like a double D chest.
Weird. Oh, look at that. You guys are putting all these numbers that are next to each other. Look at that.
There's not much I don't like.
Oh my god. 3, 4, 7, 6. Yeah. Yeah, so 4 digits. And 2 of the digits would sit right next to each other.
With the hints he's giving you, the odds are.
The odds are that Peggy's going to win.
$23.56 times 4. E equals MC squared. Oh, I can't see. Oh. Chewbacca, you have my head on backwards.
Yeah. Most people consider that the best Star Wars movie there is.
Mm-hmm.
That one.
Well, naturally.
But I've seen it so many times. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's great.
I still say the first one with Luke and Uncle Owen is the best one.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the 3rd one. Or the 4th one, whatever the hell it was.
4th one, yeah. I met Uncle Owen, that actor. I met him in '97. And it was so exciting because I talked to him one day and I saw him again the next day. And I said something like, yeah, do you remember? And he's like, yeah, I remember you. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, Uncle Owen remembered me from the day before.
Tell him you'd help him work the South Range.
Yeah. But something that's even more exciting, well, I don't know if it's more exciting. It's as exciting is in the first Superman movie, 1978, Christopher Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
The actor, his name was Phil Brown. That was his name. He played Uncle Owen. He was also in the first Superman movie. The very ending scenes where he's chasing the missile, when the missiles are flying, when they showed the guys in the control room for the missile, the guys that are all like, oh, where's he going? I don't know, blah, blah, blah. He's one of those guys. So next time you watch that, you'll see that's
I
him.
haven't seen, oh my God. I remember going to theater and seeing that when it first came out with my cousin who lives out there by you now.
Phil Brown, Superman. There's got to be a still. I'll show you. I mean, I don't know if you guys even remember what. Wait, why am I looking at that? I don't know if you guys would even remember what he even looks like. But Phil Brown, actor, Superman. There he is. Yeah, you guys wouldn't recognize him. You guys would recognize him from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Of course.
Uncle Owen.
And then in Superman, he looked like that. He's wearing glasses.
Cool.
I think he has one of the lines too. He doesn't have many lines in it, but he has one of the zingers, one of the jokes. Like he says something and they look at him. I think that was him. Yeah.
Might want to give him a hint, Johnny.
All right. Yeah, because I do need to. Okay. Your hint is the
Give
last.
him the first, give him the first and third number.
Well, then they'll get it. I'll give you the first and the last number.
There you go.
The first number is a 1. The last number is no. The first number, 4 digits. The first number is a 1. The last number is a 0. So that knocks out 2 of the numbers. So what are the other 2 numbers? And what was that year that he said that his friend wanted to buy his guitar earlier? Watch, Peggy's going to get this. See, that's what you do is you drop hints throughout the show. Like I just gave away the number. Because remember, he said earlier a year. Somebody's about to get it. Look how fast the chat's going now. Somebody's going to get this. But the answer is not a year, although it was at one point. Actually, the winning number was a year.
3,000 years ago.
200 and 234 years ago.
Wow. Now everybody's going 2024 minus 230.
Peggy.
1790.
Oh, Sean Spring, you got it.
Ah.
Well, it says you got it. What was the winning number? What did I just say? I said 200. I had 200. I said 234 years ago.
So it'd be 1890.
Is that right? Is that correct? What was the... Yeah. That was it, 1890. That was the number. See? The 2 numbers sit together. And then that year, I gave you the first and last, 1 and 0, and you mentioned a year earlier about your friend wanted to buy a guitar in the year
1990.
You said
89.
You said 89.
Yeah, 89.
There you go. All right, Sean. Text me 415-952-3263. Text me and I will send you, or I guess Johnny Beane will send you these. There you go. Thank you again to Internationally Insane Studios. Thank you again, man. And also, thank you again, Internationally Insane Studio. I'll be demoing this Sunday, the TC Electronic Dark Matter. There it is. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. Channel members, thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right, I'll shut this window.
You guys are the best.
Shut this. You guys are the best. You guys are all awesome. Those of you that watch us live, that participate in the chats, you guys are awesome. Although I do know there's a lot of people that watch these shows that we have no idea who you are, but you guys are awesome too. People were coming up to me at the NAMM show, and they were telling me they watch me, and they're people I didn't know who they were, but
tell them they need to participate, people. It doesn't take much to click subscribe. I mean, click subscribe, and that's it.
Well, it takes a thumb you just wore off trying to win.
Didn't wear it off. Oh, well, yeah. I thought you meant me.
Oh, no.
No, I just sliced mine off.
Sean Spring. Fender strap locks. All right. You got to text me. You got to text me. If you don't text me, you got to text me at that number. You got to text me your name, where to send, and what you won. Okay? You must do that.
415-952-3263.
That's it. That's true. That's true. What happened to the Swell pedal kit? It's right here. We'll build it at some point. I don't know when. Hopefully
people would send me pedals.
Mm-hmm. You just said you don't use pedals.
Because I don't have any. No, actually, I don't know. I just need guitar parts because I pass it on to the other people.
Mm-hmm.
Although it's starting to pick up now that the other store quit working on anybody's guitar except unless you bought it at their store. So I'm starting to get messages now all the time on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
Like, okay. It's going to turn into a full-time business. You wait and see. I ain't going to let that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I like my retirement and my freedom.
Me too. I retired at 29. Holly, send me a message on WhatsApp. Send me a message. All right. You guys rock. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow, maybe for a Stratter Day show. Maybe.
How you doing, Holly?
Oh, my goodness. Either way, Sunday, a guitar ASMR. I'll be demoing the pedal. Monday, something. Tuesday, Van Halen show. Wednesday, something. Laz show. Thursday, something.
Remember,
Friday.
East Coast moves back up an hour this weekend.
Oh. Okay, cool.
So that means Dane might be here Tuesday. Maybe.
Right on. Right on. Right on. All right, we're out of here.
Goodbye, be good, everybody.
There we go.
Hi guys, Seymour here at the NAMM 2019 with Johnny Beane. We're having a good time and enjoy it.
Yes, everybody. Seymour Duncan pickups. They're the best.
Hey guys, it's Adrian Vandenberg. You're watching Johnny Beane on TV.
Hey, what's up? I'm Michael Sauer from Steel Panther. Listen to Johnny B TV, right? Or am I wrong?
Hey everybody, this is Joel Hoekstra of Whitesnake, and you're watching Johnny Beane on Johnny Beane TV.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Billy Sheehan. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Hola, amigos. This is your bass player, Billy Sheehan. You're watching me right here on my dear friend, John. It went away.
Oh, no.
Johnny Beane. We do radio IDs all the time, but if it's not written down, even if the guy is standing right there, it's a weird mental problem.
You said we're dear friends,
Johnny
but then you couldn't remember my name.
Dear friend, what's it?
Who was that? Goodbye. Yeah, I'll leave with this. You guys haven't heard this in like 4 years. I'll play you guys this. This is an original piece of music. It'll blend right into this. See you later.